Yes, we're live.
That was a new water bottle I put on there for you.
What?
That was an unopened water bottle I put up there for you.
Where?
The one you just threw away.
I didn't throw anything away, did I? There wasn't one up here. Did I throw a water bottle away?
I thought you threw something away. I don't know. Could be wrong. I heard a noise.
What do you want me to do about
It's
it?
okay. It's just
So what?
Well, if you get thirsty.
Jesus Christ, Justin. Who cares? God. I got fucking allergies.
It's tough. Got to get a steam sauna at home.
I didn't take it. This is the first day. I made it all the way till today. I generally get it a little earlier, but the Flonase works for me.
Oh, you're a Flonase guy. Okay.
That's right. Yeah, I do. It's not a product placement either. I mean, if
My
they
doctor
want
was
it.
talking to me about it. So.
Huh?
Yeah, my doctor was just talking to me about Flonase.
Just?
Yeah.
This morning? Why are you here?
Justin asked me.
Oh, okay. I didn't expect. It's always nice to see you. I didn't expect to see you. Nice to see you. I didn't expect to see you.
When would you like to see me? Is there like a schedule you would like to stay on? Or something?
I always like seeing you, Dave. You're always welcome. You're part of the family. As is Mike Erie. As is Justin Trudeau. So what's going on?
Coleman just ate shit, by the way, before the show.
I'll go fuck myself, I guess.
he fell. You ripped out the internet. It was not
What
good.
happened?
I fell, ripped out the internet.
Typical guy no one wants.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. I fixed it,
It
though.
did take the room about 45 seconds
Idiot.
to acknowledge that it was him and give a fuck.
You okay?
I'm great.
Did you get hurt or no?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
I'm
I
good.
don't know.
I'm
Given
tough.
okay. Well, I don't know. Given your age and your size and your proclivities, I don't know if you
Low T cell count.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. You weren't bleeding, were you?
No.
All right. Good. Okay.
My ankle's hurting a little, though.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I got bad ankles.
Yeah. Well, sure. Right. Of course. That's all 25-year-olds.
I do.
He was an athlete.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to. We'll do the Netflix stuff now. I don't want to play clips of the Brady. It's like feels like it's 3 weeks ago. I thought it was going to be terrible. I was 1,000% wrong. I was thrilled to be wrong.
I'm surprised you're saying that. I thought you would have hated it.
The Brady thing?
Yeah.
No, I thought, given by expectation, I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
It was too long, but those are always too long.
They showed why. I liked it. I thought it was a cool event, but they showed why
right,
Comedy
exactly.
Central edited it. Yeah.
I mean, you could have edited a lot out of that.
But it's cool, the idea of it being an event.
Absolutely.
That we're all watching.
Yeah, and it sort of everyone was into it. I think everyone thought it was way better. So, I mean, we all thought whatever. Nikki Glaser was funny and whoever, Drew Bledsoe I thought was funny. To me, I love like that Affleck thing. Like that's
Oh, really?
Well, it's great that it's in there. That was so terrible. Like,
Sure.
it's part of the I think it's just funny it happened.
Because he used Tom Brady to bitch about his own life.
Yeah. It's just a funny document in history that happened. Affleck is so crazy. That's how crazy in that Simmons appearance. Remember when he was like drunk and he's like, "This like shakes." Remember that thing? Whatever that was. Like, it was very it took everyone completely. I mean, Randy Moss was terrible, but he's gonna be some athletes are gonna stink, some will be good. Yeah. And then I thought Brady had a good persona at the end. He should have been an asshole.
I thought he was great. I was surprised. I thought he was going to be like completely stiff and not playful.
Yeah.
My only thing was I was surprised. I'm glad they made jokes that made him do this, but the knock that shit off thing to Jeff Ross, I was kind of surprised by.
Absolutely, he was pissed off too.
Yeah.
I can't believe people are suggesting
He was
it
not
wasn't.
pissed off. I think he was just figuring out the nervous end. Like that was a Jeff Ross event, right? He was like trying to be playful with Jeff Ross.
Yeah.
Well, how many other jokes were there the rest of the night about Kraft getting blowjobs from masseuses?
The only thing I heard was that the kids were off limits, is what Nikki Glaser said.
Oh, is that right?
Well, Kevin Hart even addressed it where he's like, I just saw Jeff Ross go up to Tom and be like,
apologize.
"Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Which I'm glad he called out. Kevin Hart was weird. I didn't think
I thought he did a good job at the beginning.
I thought he seemed like nervous or something. I didn't know what he was doing.
I thought at least he kind of I thought it was good because right away when he was doing these jokes, I was like, oh, okay, good. This is going to be this show.
Agreed.
It's not going to be
They
like,
set the tone
hey,
early.
yeah, because they had this weird open. I thought stunk, the one that Damon did.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, what is this? And then Kevin Hart was at least said things about Giselle and the instructor and all that shit. So I was like, okay, like everything seems to be in play.
I thought we were in big trouble when they did the skit where Belichick's like, "Get in there."
Yeah, with Bledsoe?
Drew's like,
Yeah,
"Well, what about?"
yeah, right.
I was like, "Oh no!"
Right.
But they turned it around.
Yeah. But for people who are Patriots fans going through the whole thing, it was a surreal event to watch.
Unbelievable.
It was very Hernandez jokes and
It makes
everything.
Brady made Hernandez jokes. Which
That's what I mean.
believe.
I mean, Gronkowski, I remember, pouted like a baby a couple of years ago. A CBS guy asked about Hernandez, remember?
Right.
They left the interview, and now they're talking about, I don't know. Like, the only thing I would say is if you're going to talk about Kim Kardashian being a whore and whatever, Aaron Hernandez killing himself, then Bob Kraft getting a blowjob from a masseuse should be in play.
That feels a little like a tough guy. Like, hey, that's my guy. That's my owner.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Very. That was
He's
a weird.
also so
I didn't like
fucking
it.
old. Like maybe they didn't want to go really hard at an old 80-something-year-old man. No?
But why not? He was there. Like everyone else is like Belichick's in the 70s. Like when you turn 80, like what's the? I don't know. And Belichick, I tweeted this yesterday, fucking hates Kraft. You should have punched him in the face there.
You were right though. He crushed. Like after Nikki Glazer, he probably was
Belichick.
The funniest. Yeah,
Yeah, wrote his own stuff.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's weird. He went after Alex Guerrero, right?
Yep.
And what was the other thing he did that was?
He said
the Apple doc.
documentary was a great one.
Two things I've talked about a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Strange. Did I mention something last week on the show or no?
Did you get a credit?
You did.
Did I mention I'm in communication with anybody last week or no?
You might have.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just remember that. Down the line, just remember that.
Special teams coach. Kirk
I'm
Minnick.
not gonna say anything. Let's say I threw some suggestions out there.
You'd be great on the sideline.
He didn't nail the Apple joke. He kind of paused in the middle of it, but he still got it right.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I'm sure most people watching Netflix are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Think of all the people who are watching like, what's this Apple
I wondered
documentary?
that with a lot of with Alex Guerrero. There were jokes where I was like, are other people understanding this?
Yeah, very weird.
But I liked it.
Obviously, Kim Kardashian was terrible, but whatever.
He was not terrible.
She's just so monotone.
Just everybody has this
She
whole
she did the Caitlyn Jenner thing though, where
Yep.
like you look like
That's funny, but she's
that's
so
fine.
her delivery is
What do
just
you
so
expect
bad.
from Kim
Well,
Kardashian
yeah.
in that spot?
If
I
we're
don't
going
know.
on
I mean, Drew
expectations,
Bledsoe's delivery was better than hers.
she did better than who went after her. I was disappointed by that.
Oh my god.
Burton Time. I don't know what the fuck they were
yeah,
doing.
that was awful.
I don't know what they were doing.
These are people you think are funny? Holy
world.
shit! I tell Jerry, but I'm like, this is funny.
I wouldn't show them that.
Holy shit! What's his face was very funny. The guy who came up flying for like 2 minutes.
Oh, the podcast guy.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, he was funny.
Yeah, I thought they almost did him a disservice by the way they promoted.
Yeah, it was
his
weird.
show.
Yeah, it was weird.
I thought that was weird because no one, if you don't, either you know Kill Tony or you don't.
Right.
So I thought it was weird that they had him bring Dana White up, but he was good.
And the black fella I thought was funny.
Yep.
Right?
Kevin Hart, Randy Moss.
No, the
Sam something.
Oh, Sam.
yeah. Well, not Randy Moss. Yeah, right. Is he right or no?
I don't think so.
I don't really know.
Oh
I believe
no.
it's a she.
See, I'm doing it myself, Mike.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah. But it is funny that like everything in the world. I just like there's a place where if Brady went on Twitter and did a video, if this roast never happened and made an Aaron Hernandez hanging joke,
People would lose
the
their
world
minds.
would end.
Oh
but
my
if you
God.
tell that joke in an agreed upon room that's a roast, it's totally fine.
Right.
He made.
Why can't everything be that room?
He
Like,
made
what-
a 9/11 joke and an OJ joke too.
Yeah, right. He made the Peyton Manning OJ joke.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. In the 9/11 joke about Bledsoe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Very funny.
Yeah.
Um,
And I
But-
thought his Kanye joke was great too, which bringing up
Very
Kanye is
good.
kind of like a taboo.
Very good, yeah. but like if Edelman went on Greg Hill's show and made the Hernandez joke, like because he made the Hernandez joke. Well, hang like Grog's hung, but the other one's hung or something. Was that was Edelman, right?
And he said something about Gaza,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But if he made the Aaron Hernandez joke, the
Yeah.
fucking world would collapse.
Yeah.
But why? Because you're doing it on that. It's so there's so many weird. Like I say things here, obviously. I'll say it right. If I said, hey, like I think Justin gives little kids blowjobs,
Sure.
right? Right. If I said that on radio, Chris Curtis gives little kids blowjobs, I'd be out of a job.
Yep.
Right.
Both true, but still, it doesn't matter. Very strange. But I enjoyed it. By expectation level, it was a 10 out of 10.
Oh, easy.
By reality level, it was probably like a 7 or 8. It was like a. I think a lot of people have never seen a roast before because they were like, "Holy shit, this is crazy!" And like, and I give Brady credit. Other than the Kraft moment, which was real, I saw some people. I saw your burner account, Dave. Radio Watch thinks it's fake. And I saw Jeffrey Ross going on Rich Eyes and then pretending like I just
He
pretend.
sounded like shit, huh? Was hungover.
I also didn't think he was very funny in the roast
He
either.
never is.
Oh, I
funny.
thought he had a couple good lines.
Nikki Glazer was very funny.
She was the best comedian of the night. Yeah.
Yes, I don't even think it was close. Do you?
No.
Very, very funny. And she went on
she
Stern,
crushed.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. She did the other jokes.
Yes.
Any good ones or no?
So she pretty much just said that they weren't on here.
I think you're going to see a lot of really great things coming out of this. Were there any restrictions placed on you? Did anyone say to you from Netflix?
This is guy. Hold on. This is guy
hey,
who I hate, but he's on my feed all the time on my Twitter and Facebook. The guy who shows up and does impressions of people, like Stern and Paul Giamatti, and he's like a tall guy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No.
the former bar.
You're talking about like a Minifan?
No. He's like a real celebrity. He'll do things for Netflix sometimes.
Oh, what's the Madden guy?
I
Frank
don't know.
Caliendo?
No. He's a younger guy. He'll be like, I'm with Paul Giamatti, and
Oh, I know. At the award shows and
Yes.
stuff. I've seen that before.
So he does a Stern,
Yep.
and now it sounds like Stern doesn't Stern sounds like AI to me now. Doesn't he sound like, is Stern even alive?
Probably is.
Like, you know, I'm starting to wonder if he's even alive. Go ahead.
This is what's off base.
And I also think always of the, hold on, I was thinking that CBS press conference when he didn't have the, like the his voice wasn't being like modulated or whatever.
Oh, right.
And he's like, yeah, Les Moonves went after me. Yeah. Go ahead.
I like him saying to Nikki Glazer, like, I think you're going places, kid.
I mean,
She's
I
been
think
famous
I know,
for
no
decades.
shit.
He just decided not to involve his kids too much in anything because
Right.
they didn't ask for that. So any kind of reference to anything with that, we left off.
Like anybody asked for
Nobody
it.
asked. That's
Did
what-
Giselle ask for it?
That's
or-
what I was saying. Even though Giselle, that story, she's pissed, right? She has a right to be pissed.
Sure, but like,
She wasn't there. She
bad.
didn't actually go.
but too bad. Like I was, you've made hundreds of millions of dollars. One
that's
night,
where I agree
one
with
night
you.
you got to take shit. Like,
But that's where I agree with you. Is like Robert Kraft was there, so
oh,
you are
totally.
they can go at you.
He told jokes too. He
But
stood
Aaron
up.
Hernandez obviously is not there.
Right.
And
I killed the guy.
I was disappointed by Kraft because if Kevin Hart didn't say, hey, you guys should take a picture together or something, he never would have done the Belichick thing.
No chance.
Which is
No
kind of like
chance.
disappointing. It's just such an easy opportunity. It's like you were
Right.
saying last week where it's like, it would be so easy for them to look good in this situation.
Right.
If he just came on and made a great Belichick joke or something.
Yeah, but he was not going to do that. He's yeah.
Is it Matt Friend? Is the
Man, I don't know.
impressionist guy?
Who knows? Maybe I don't know. He's annoying. But yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty much it from the Howard Stern thing.
just no kids.
Yeah, she said like she had a joke about how like she used to make out with her father too, or something
Yeah,
like that.
just tell it. Who cares?
You got to do that one because that was
Yeah.
such a big deal.
Too bad. Like it's like I mean, it's not really about the kids. It's not like
Yeah.
it's I don't know. Yeah,
But yeah, I
Giselle,
thought it was
Giselle
gonna-
took a beating. That's for sure.
She did.
She
I
did.
thought it was going to be way cheesier, though. I'm glad they went the angle they did.
Yeah, they went all in. Like I will say that. Like right from the start, it's like, oh, good, everything's in play. Yeah.
You know the one thing I hated, I'm sure.
What's that?
Oh, my God. When I heard
Is Nikki Glaser the one who did the song that Kevin
Yes.
defended?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
her music work, I won't defend.
Yeah. She's funny. She's
But
funny.
She was very funny. But when I heard Will Ferrell's voice,
Oh,
I said, please don't do it. No.
So sad. So over.
But the idea of him was actually good. It just was executed poorly.
Yeah.
Like a television anchor excited to introduce
I
Bill
guess,
Belichick.
but why?
I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
That ain't like
yeah.
a media
Also, why were they
member.
pretending Belichick wasn't there? Like he did a thing before the show with Bledsoe and Brady.
Oh, right. That's a good point.
Like where the fuck else are those three gonna be?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I suppose.
I mean, it's fine. But I was just like, why is this? Why can't you just sit there with everybody else?
It would have been funny to watch his reaction sometimes.
Yeah, and he was a good sport during it, like with Edelman.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Belichick's stock is so high right now; it's
it's
unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
You could be mayor.
That's what they should. That's what they should. I saw somebody tweet. That's what they should do in Foxborough. Is another fucking roast as opposed to this dumb retirement thing.
Talk about a ripoff now. $100 for that retirement thing. After
crazy.
seeing that, that's crazy.
That's a good point,
Like tickets are.
huh?
I'm gonna check out the ticket prices of it now.
Like I said, you're gonna go there to watch fucking Nate Solder fucking wave to the crowd.
Right.
It's like
You have to
jeez.
like have an act too, right? Like you have to have a performer
Music or
so- yeah,
something.
you have to have
Yeah.
something.
I would think. Is Brady friends with Kim Kardashian?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes.
guess so. I didn't get that
Miami.
part, but
I
What's
don't really-
that? Miami.
In Miami. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that means. What?
I didn't understand the boos really. They felt kind of weird there.
That's a Taylor Swift crowd.
I guess.
I think it's more of a football crowd. And
but
boo.
Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift are enemies, aren't they?
Don't you
That's
think
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
but-
what I'm saying.
kind of
Oh, I
indicative
see what
of-
you're saying. Yeah.
That's the world. The world boos Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, I think you kind of like. I didn't even think it was like booing like a bad guy wrestler.
Yes.
Like I didn't think it was like. I saw Portnoy tweeting. Loser he is. But yo, this is life. Like when you're the dog and pizza guy, no one thinks you as a Patriots guy anymore. You're like, if it's true.
Why? What did he say?
Well, it's just
He tweeted 6 times because Feidelberg was there.
yeah.
The one who's dating Waylon
Yes,
Jennings
Brianna
there.
Chicken Fry.
Yeah, Brianna Chicken Fry was there.
dating who?
Waylon Jennings,
I don't
right?
think so.
Willie Nelson.
They were just giving away. Oh no,
Right.
it's because of the comedy festival, right? Like she was probably
How the
at
hell
the
do
ne-
I know?
What was at the Netflix whatever.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, and her sidekick there.
Grace O'Malley.
They were all there.
Yes.
And Dave was tweeting like, "Geez, you go to jail for a guy, you're not invited." But
That's fair.
again, he's Pizza Portnoy now.
Yeah.
He's Puppy Portnoy. Like this is no one thinks of Dave as a Patriots fan anymore. They think of him now as pizza
He's a dog
and
guy.
doggies.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I mean, that's a lie.
They're not true, Dave. Dogs first, pizza second. If they have a night for Miss Peaches, Dave will be there. If they have a night even for other famous dogs, I don't even who else.
The Puppy Bowl. He could.
Yeah.
ref
Oh,
that or
has to be
something.
there
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, he'll be there for that. I mean, but I would think he's probably the 15th or 16th Barstool person get invited to that? Justin would get invited before. He stayed loyal. Certainly Jerry Thornton.
Gus, former media
Gus, yeah.
You think
Me, I'm friends with the Crafts. You know, yeah. Friends with Bill.
Fitzy's more of a Patriots guy now than Dave?
Yeah, doesn't work at Barstool, but yeah. I mean, yes, I think so, yeah. Yeah, so, but again, like, you know, Dave is for women now. He has that show, not the show with me and Whitney, but like I said, he's got the show with the other girl and the guy who stares ahead the whole time. Emo AJ Hawk. You know, he just kind of, you know, I think he has brain damage, but that's fine. But yeah, but it was a good night. Good night. I will say this though. I will definitely watch Unfrosted again before I watch. I will watch that movie 50 times before I die.
Let's go.
It is so bad. It's the best. It's the worst movie I've ever seen, but I can't wait to see it again.
You know who liked it in here?
Steven. Oh, who? We're in Bitsville now.
No,
You and Stephen Shea. We're Bitsville.
I liked it for the same reason you liked it.
Well, I didn't like it.
Oh, you told me you actually liked it.
Yes, it was so bad. I was like, this is fucking incredible. Like
That's not how he framed
when
it
it starts
earlier.
off in the scene and he's like, Vietnam. That sounds like a good.
There were so many jokes. Like, did you watch it, Dave, or
No, I
Okay.
don't know.
Coleman, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were so many moments where literally, like, the joke is this: like, they'll walk in, and whatever. Gaffigan is Seinfeld's boss. And will say to them, like, "You better get moving. You'll be out of a job." And Seinfeld will be like, "I'll have a job." It's like, I got to get my kids to college. College is $250 a year now.
Yes, yeah.
There was like 30 jokes like that.
And well, every joke that wasn't that was like, cereal names are wacky, huh, gang?
Yeah. Oh, they had 2 different bits like that.
3, I think.
Yeah, they had the one with Schumer,
The
Hank,
guy from New Girl, yeah.
and the guy from Hank from Breaking Bad
Oh, that's
plays Khrushchev, right?
that's right. Yeah.
I can't even describe. So it's a Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie. Yeah, I hate to say this, but you have to watch it to experience how bad it is.
Yeah.
It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
And I tried going in. So many people said, like, go in with low expectations.
I did.
So I did my best. And the only, like, thing I can say is that I got so mad in the first, like, 6 minutes that I couldn't watch the rest with an open mind.
I paused at the seat. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. I was 8 minutes and 40 seconds, and they were at the Bernie Mac award show thing. Not Bernie Mac. I'm sorry. Cedric the Entertainer award show thing, and I was like, holy shit! There's an hour and 30 minutes to go.
There were times where I looked at the little timer and I was like, I hope the credits are like 45 minutes long because I can't.
And they do the amazing at the end. The amazing at the end is the movie's awful, and they do like a blooper thing. Like, look how much fun we had making this shitbag movie. I don't understand. Like, I don't even get them. I actually don't even get the movie.
There is. So that's the thing is everyone said like, oh, it's a parody. And I'm like, a parody of.
I think I said in the show the other day, imagine if they made the airplane that wasn't funny. It's kind of like that, but they also kind of try and be serious sometimes. But then, I mean, there's a scene where who dies?
The guy from
the 30 Rock.
Rock guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Page. What's his name in 30 Rock?
Jack McBrayer.
Yeah.
Kenneth.
He dies, and they have a funeral scene. I can't even describe it.
It felt like a fever dream.
Yeah,
Just
I was like,
acid
what
trip
the
or
fuck?
something.
And like, I saw some people say, oh, like the Mad Men scene was funny.
Don't get. I was hoping you wouldn't bring it up.
I was like, this would have been a D+ SNL sketch in like 2012.
When Gaffigan says, I know a couple of ad men.
Yeah,
I literally I braced myself because I was like, I know a couple of ad men in the 60s myself, don't I?
And you sure did.
Oh no. And then there was
Ham's like fat now, and like Slattery looks bored, and there's like, I mean, it made no sense. These jokes, they were telling jokes during the movie where Bill Burr plays John F. Kennedy. It's terrible.
I know he does.
It's not even. Bill Burr's not funny, but I wouldn't even blame.
It's not his fault.
Wait, where was Bill Burr the other night?
He should have been there.
I was. That's why I was like,
yeah.
what's Kevin Hart's relation to Tom Brady? It should be like.
Yeah, they're both
Burr-
like they both. I bet you they have like 5 investments together.
Burr would have been the guy, I would think, right?
To host it?
Not to host it, but to
would've-
be there.
Honestly,
at
I would have.
least.
I couldn't think of a better, or like Lenny Clark or something. Like I couldn't think of what a
Well,
connection, a connection to Tom
like,
Brady. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they
yeah.
think of Kevin Hart as a much bigger star than Bill Burr.
Of course.
I guess that's
But
the
in
reason.
comedy,
I think there was stuff
Close.
during that Eagles Pats Super Bowl with like
I
Kevin
think they had
Hart. and
some
Brady.
deal
Like, there was
together.
something going on there.
I don't know.
think.
But yeah, he plays John F. Kennedy, and he's like, yeah, have you done thought about Jackie O's for cereal?
yeah.
I'm like, this is they explain it later, but it makes no sense. But I'm like, she's not Jackie O in 19.
So this is a comedy about Pop-Tarts? Like
Yeah,
about
the making
the
of
company?
Yeah, she's not Jackie Onassis in 1962. Like, what's the fucking joke? Like, I think Amy Schumer calls one kid a Cabbage Patch doll at one point.
Yes, she called.
This is 1960. I mean,
Yeah.
they might have been around. But, you
Well,
know,
the timeline didn't make any sense.
none.
But like, what was it even parodying? Like my favorite parody movie ever is Walk Hard,
Yeah.
which is clearly a commentary on both movies from that time, like Walk the Line and Ray
Yeah, yeah.
and shit like that. It's making fun of those, but also like making fun of the music industry.
Correct.
This was seemingly making fun of the idea that like breakfast is unhealthy.
I didn't even get right. I didn't even get it. I could nitpick this thing forever. Like at the beginning, they're at this award show, and the other side is like laughing, and they know something, but like, what do they know? Like, I don't get. And the entire Amy Schumer's entire character is just like beats the shit out of the other guy.
Yeah, she hits him with a typewriter.
Yeah, this is so dumb. Like, I don't even know.
And like the Mad Men parody, it's like Don Draper's like, "Hey, the ads are serious" or whatever the fuck he says.
Right.
And it's like, this isn't a commentary on Mad Men.
Right.
Like it's not. There's no insight or new thought there or anything. Like,
It's also a stupid pitch, which isn't funny. Like, it doesn't make any. And Melissa McCarthy is doing her fucking stupid thing. It was awful. Awful. F.
There was a
And
joke.
I'm sorry, Mike. And you got Seinfeld telling people like, "Oh, you can't make funny movies anymore." Like, well, don't make that fucking movie then. Like you can't do that.
That's
like,
a tough look.
Like
yeah.
you can't do the biggest dog shit movie ever. And I do wonder people like Gaffigan and Melissa McCarthy and who. I mean, there's a million fun. Bill Burr. There's a million funny people in that. They all know it sucked. They were like, "We're just gonna do it because for Seinfeld."
I was thinking that specifically about Burr, where I'm like, if you listen, whether or not you like him, if you listen to him talk, you know he knows that sucks.
Right.
So I'm like, why would he do that? And it has to just be like, well, Jerry asked, so I'll do it.
Yeah. Which comedian will come out first in like a year in some podcast? Be like, "Yeah, it sucked, but I love Jerry." Like, there's no way Bill Burr thinks
Honestly,
that's a good movie.
Schumer, I could see
Yeah,
doing that.
but she has a huge role in that movie.
Yeah.
She's like in it.
Yeah.
She's like the antagonist.
She's the bad guy, yeah, sort of, but like not really. There's no.
There is no bad.
They have kids rummaging through garbage. It's just stupid.
I'm glad you brought them up. So there's a scene when the kid's going through garbage, and Jerry asks what they found, and they go, "Oh, these Rice Krispies covering marshmallows."
yes.
And the other kid goes, "What a treat!"
Yeah.
And I felt physically Jerry's hand grab my
Right.
shoulder and start beating me with a mallet.
That happened early on too. Something just like in the first like minute or two, something like that happened. I was like, oh no. They have this terrible device for this. He's telling the story to this kid in some diner or something.
Oh, the kid that's running away.
Yeah,
They try to do
it's
it like
so
that
stupid.
old picture or whatever.
Right.
It is.
Oh,
And Seinfeld looks so old, and he's got like a little young family, and they have a scene where the whole time Christian Slater's playing this milkman. And I still don't really understand what's going on. And they kidnap Seinfeld. And they bring him to Peter Dinklage as like the leader of this group. And like and the whole time there's like the bag is we're gonna do something so bad you won't believe it. He has to take a walk through cows who are like farting and shitting, right? Is that it?
Well, Kirk, you don't understand. Big Milk was out to get them because you don't need milk with the Pop-Tart.
Right. But why did he walk through the what was the
To rough them up a little bit.
but then nothing changed though.
Well, Jerry seems to be strong-willed.
Seinfeld's like this week Seinfeld's dream for like 20 years.
It's all, you know what I
It's a fucking
noticed?
Pop-Tart's a B movie in 25 years.
It's rated PG-13, and I'm like,
Is it really?
This should be for like little kids.
Like, not even. I
Yeah.
guess, but I was like a 6-year-old be like, this stinks. Fucking, it's sad. I bet you Larry David, who's not in it, by the way. Interestingly, you probably loved watching that.
The Warthog texted me and said, "There's a cameo that's really gonna bug you," and I said, "Just tell me it's not Larry David."
It's not, right? It's not, right?
Luckily, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
What was it?
The
Mad Men?
Don Draper.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
And there were a million of these jokes too, where like Gaffigan is reading the newspaper and he's like, "Vietnam, that sounds like a great idea."
Yes, literally, it's like 20 like that.
Like you could do that about anything.
Yeah, right.
Hey, this Michael Jordan kid seems like he's gonna be nobody.
Yeah.
You know, like
Even the Cronkite stuff was stupid. I was like, I didn't understand any of it.
And then there's the weird thing with the ravioli.
Oh God.
Yeah, they have like a Ghostbuster thing almost. Like the raviolis like running around.
The ravioli was
Chef Boyardee.
the
Yes.
What was it
Winds up together with what's his face at the end?
Sounds absurd.
Fuck, you gotta watch it.
I'll check
You
it
have
out.
to watch it.
Yeah.
Like I will
What's
watch it
he
again.
saying about it? I've just seen negative tweets about it. So
He's been
what's he
everywhere.
saying? Yeah, but what's he saying? Like post people seeing it? Anything?
I don't know if he's been on anywhere since then.
Yeah.
I think he was on a bunch. He was on Marr. He was on Neil Brennan. He was on. He's been on like everything. Fucking SNL this weekend. So yeah, very weird. Very weird. Jesus. I'm forgetting something like that at the beginning of the tour. He's like, yeah, this is, Oh, Melissa McCarthy, though, like, she's working at NASA. He just walks in there. And she's like, we're getting ready for the moon landing. And Seinfeld's like, come on, we're not ever going to the moon. And she's like, no, we're not. And they just laugh. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, there was a million of those. And it was
You know with his buddy, right? Spike.
Spike Ferenczi?
Yeah, I think they wrote together.
Bums me out.
There's also the guy was right. January 6th plays a prominent role.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
For no
They have a
reason.
Mar-a-Lago joke at the end, too.
Where they do the thing where it's like, this is true.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. I was like, Jerry's not
We don't
that
need Jerry
guy
to weigh
at
in
all.
politically.
Yeah.
No. So, terrible. I mean, 0 out of 10.
It cost $14.2 million.
That's not bad.
Or just all the names itself.
Yeah.
right?
It's a period piece, too, so I guess some of that.
Sure.
I'll probably do well on Netflix, I guess. I have no idea.
I imagine a bunch of people watched it for the same reason we're watching.
Oh, God. What else?
I did have Jerry's reaction to the roast.
Oh, let me hear that.
Hang on.
It's the #1 movie on Netflix right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be up there for a week or something.
I was trying to think, like, if this was on cable, would I watch it? Probably.
I would
Like, if
try.
you were
If
just
Jerry
flipping
Seinfeld in a movie,
around?
yeah, I would watch it
Yeah.
once.
Wait. You said this wouldn't go to trial.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
That's you.
What's Jerry have to say?
Gentlemen, I'm going to give you my ranks.
Jesus.
And I know Ironhead and I disagree on some of these, but the best roaster, the best performance, in my opinion, was by far Julian Edelman. And I give points to the
He said
athletes.
cocksucker.
Can I say I didn't really like Edelman that much. He felt too on for me.
I
but-
thought he was way better than I thought he was going to be because
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be like,
Confident.
I'm the funny guy.
Yeah, I
I
was
thought he was
worried
going to
about
bomb
that.
because of that.
But he wasn't as bad as I expected.
He was fine. He was fine.
Ball players, coaches.
Hold on. This is what the show
Some extra
sounds like,
point.
Dave?
Yeah, it's tough.
Ugh.
I don't know why he just doesn't. Just blog. I don't know. Tweet.
Blog?
Tweet.
You think he's going to blog?
He tweets enough.
Just transcribe the words that he's saying and put it out there
stack.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. It's got to be tough. I mean, I almost give him credit, but
Right.
Jesus. Go ahead.
Because they're not professionals. The comedians are professionals, professional roasters. These guys had to be nervous as hell. Some of them appeared to be drunk as hell. But I think most of them, if not all of them,
Where is he?
exceeded my expectations.
Sounds terrible, too, like the echo and whatever.
Yeah, they put a lot into that one.
Yeah. Good.
That was the main part, but
Okay.
there's some more.
Great cut.
Said, whoa, I cannot believe he said that. I thought it might be entertaining. It might be okay. It was the best thing Netflix has ever done.
Well, that's
In fact, it was the best thing.
Whoa, hold on. In fact, best thing what?
Best thing I've ever seen on television. In fact, it's the best thing in the history of the world. This
I had a
was
feeling
so
he was going that way. Yeah.
I'm pretty high on it though. Like I don't
Oh,
like
very good.
I don't like a lot of stand-up comedy.
I don't either.
And I'm a Patriot fan, so that was like porn.
No,
I don't know.
I thought it was because you went in thinking it was going to be stupid,
Yeah.
and it was pretty damn good. Like that's when you exceed expectations like that. And I give Brady credit. Other than but he got a little mad at the crowd. Whatever, he took it.
Yep.
And he went out and delivered a good. I'd be curious who wrote for him, but it was good.
probably a lot of the same people that
Yeah.
wrote for like Comedy Central.
Yeah,
roast.
What's the logic behind doing it? Like what do you think?
I actually don't know
Yeah.
because it doesn't.
It made him look like more of a human being.
Sort
I
of, but
thought.
like also not really because he's still removed from reality in a weird way. Like it doesn't accomplish that.
Yeah, but
It
it was
does,
just like
I
it
don't
was,
know.
it was
I'm more,
really
I'm more confident about his broadcasting now.
Yeah,
Like,
you
he
think,
seems
he'll,
more-
think he'll be doing that?
No, but I thought he wouldn't be playful at all.
If he makes it like while he's broadcasting,
Listen,
he's
cocksucker.
he's dropping
Yeah.
Aaron Hernandez killing himself.
No, but you have a, you have a
There are
negative,
jokes about Joe Buck, that's for sure. But yeah,
you have a negative viewpoint of Tom Brady content up until
Sure.
Sunday night.
but I actually don't. Yes, but maybe I'm biased. I don't view that as Tom Brady content. Like he happened to be in it, but like other people told great jokes, and he was the.
Right. I think most
but
people do.
you asked what
Most
the
people
point of doing it was,
Yeah.
and I think that's it.
I guess, but like
I think he wants to go toward that direction and try to remove himself from the wellness hokey guy. He wants to be the football
what I
talker.
want to see from Brady now is I want to see Brady. Me personally, I want to see Brady go up and do that for somebody else's roast and not be the star because he always has to be the star.
Oh, he can't do that.
You would do
That's
Peyton
not-
Manning's or something.
Maybe, yeah, that's what I mean. I want to see him do that or.
I
I mean,
do-
they're all reading somebody else's jokes.
Sure, but I
anyway.
think it would make him look. Everything around Brady has to be around how Brady's the GOAT. Everything around Brady is like that. I like to see him now not do that.
Talk about bullshit, by the way. Tom Brady is a student of roasts. Like that's how this all came together. Like, how the fuck is that?
It's the least funny person. I mean, I give him credit for like reading jokes well.
Yeah.
But Brady's not a very funny person.
No, but none of them. Neither. Do you think Drew Bledsoe is?
No, that's what I'm saying. But Dave is saying like Brady's like, yeah, I love comedy and you think Brady's. Maybe Brady listens to your podcast, Mike.
Maybe.
Who knows?
You're welcome on.
Did you see all like the media members being like the fact that Matt Light didn't get an opportunity to shine?
Oh, I've interviewed Matt Light
just so they can show that they were like on the inside
Right.
somehow. No, whatever.
Yeah, I was messaging back and forth with a prominent Patriots beat writer who thought that Brady was definitely pissed about the Kraft thing, like 1,000%.
I thought it was clear. Yeah,
but some people were saying no, which I don't understand.
Well, I said because I can't see the facial expressions. Obviously, Alba was like, "No, he's joking," and I was like,
I thought he was trying to
didn't sound
interact
like
with
it.
Ross.
It was also early in the show too. That I was like, oh boy, like,
Right.
this is what this is going to be. I'm
Right,
like,
but Kevin Hart was like, he was supposed to be the MC, but he was clearly like the star of the show to some extent. And Ross put the whole thing together.
Right.
So I felt like he was trying to go, but maybe.
what's the thing Kevin Hart does where he stands up and claps and funny jokes and like
He
runs
sold the
around?
jokes.
He was
selling it.
Yes.
He was selling his own too, pretty good.
There's a lot of Kevin Hart like, oh, I'm going crazy now. Like, yeah, just tell the joke, Kevin. We got you.
That was the part I had a problem with, even early on when he was like, "You guys are you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable," or whatever he was.
Just tell the joke. We got it. Yeah, you're telling Giselle jokes. You're good. You're good. Yeah. What you got there, Justin?
I reached out to not everyone enjoyed that.
Oh yes, did he respond or no?
No, he sadly did not.
No, this is a guy who was tweeting out. He's an ESPN guy, right?
Yes, he's a Ohio State ESPN.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is racist and homophobic.
Jokes about 9/11 are not funny.
Right.
Jokes about LGBTQ are not funny. Jokes about murder are not funny. Jokes about sexual assault are not funny.
Suicide.
List a few that are funny. Then.
The Tom Brady roast was disgusting.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Every racist loved the Brady roast. Every homophobe loved the Brady roast. Every misogynist loved
be
the
true.
Brady roast.
Has he pulled every?
But to defend my buddy here for a second, what's his name?
Sam Block.
To defend Sam Block for a second, all the people who kill Barstool all the time, all of them, where are they about this?
Well, right there.
But I'm saying, if you're gonna like go for like what, all the things you accuse us of saying, they said it the other night.
Right.
Like, why is that allowed? I'm glad it is. It should be allowed everywhere all the time. But why isn't like Julie DeCaro or?
Well, I just think the voices of that was so great, was so prominent.
Yeah, I guess.
And it drowned out everybody. Like there was a woman on The View complaining, but that got no
really?
traction.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
mean-
just there was too much positive that came out of it.
Yeah.
Well, I also think we're in a time now where people aren't as mad. In next year, whatever the roast is,
maybe.
I think there's going to be some backlash.
I wonder what they'll do next. I wonder if there's Netflix has somebody in mind. I saw a lot of LeBron, but LeBron has no personality.
It doesn't have to be an athlete either, right?
No, I know, but like LeBron doesn't have a Belichick, a Guerrero, a Kraft.
But like,
a lot of flopping jokes.
if you've
Like,
seen him act, like he'll be playful. Like he was in
they'll
Amy
do-
Schumer's movie. And
They'll
shit
do
like that.
trendy. They'll do like
That's
Jason
true.
Kelsey or something. They'll do
Ugh.
something like
Oh,
that.
that'd
God.
be brutal.
Jesus. I saw Tiger. I was like, yeah, Tiger Woods is not doing
no
that.
way.
He's the last
No
person
way.
alive who would do that.
He's funny.
He is
So-
funny.
So I hear.
He is funny.
I just like that it was like I like the idea of the live event and everything.
Yeah.
like it's nice to be everyone tweets. about it
Huge
and all that
crowd
stuff.
too. Jesus.
I like Netflix should do that. Like, if the Seinfeld movie, if they just premiered that at 8:00 on Friday or whatever,
Yeah.
that would have been fun. You know, stay home, watch a movie.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
That's got to be that everybody in that crowd also got tickets to something else. There must have been a stand-up taping after it. Or
yeah. It
something.
felt like that.
But that was
felt like
that's a long night for them.
3
but
hours.
That
There's
was
no way you
long.
sell out a Tom Brady roast.
I don't know about
Form?
that.
Yeah.
In L.A. Man.
Oh, that was a good Jeff Ross joke. I
They're
thought.
probably free tickets.
Yeah. Probably. What's that?
I thought that was a decent Jeff Ross joke.
Which one?
Forum is how Gronk counts to 5.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Was it, you call me? You gonna say something?
Yeah, just someone who commented on Sam Block, our friend Nick Cattles. He goes, "It was a roast, Sam. I'd suggest not watching comedy shows if you aren't willing to embrace dark humor /
Let me get this
jokes."
straight. I can't call him an idiot on Twitter, but he is saying
What a loser.
he's saying that Jesus.
Only on the dais could you have
Yes.
called him an idiot.
Jeff Ross did not call Kevin Hart the N word though.
Seems to be
He
more.
danced around it. He didn't do it.
Seems to be more to Nick Cattles than we first thought.
Yeah, he's a pretty fun guy. We should bring him in and joke around with him, have some fun.
Find that dark side he was talking about.
He's co-host WZLX.
Could be.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's Richard Lieb and Nick Cattles, but my sources are telling me. When does that start? Do we know, Dave?
They just said soon.
So they fired the guy who
What a
hated me
dick
died,
fucking-
right?
What a shitbox industry that is.
Take it easy, Dave, for a
It's an
second.
absolute
Relax, we'll
gross
get there.
move. Those
The
guys
guy-
are on the air forever.
The guy who hated me died, right?
Yeah.
he just came out of the
Carlson?
Didn't he just come out of the building once?
Dave, what, he was attorney? He was
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm just saying he hated me and he's dead. That's okay. I feel bad. You seem like a nice guy. So is these other two people, who are they?
Heather something and then Pete something, I believe, right?
Mackenzie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they got fired yesterday.
Yes.
You're mad they got fired?
No, I'm mad they got fired and then immediately they announced the replacement that is like a very trendy pick.
Doesn't make Rich look really good to do
No,
that, right?
I don't think that's a
I would
great
agree
thing
with
to
that.
do. Yeah.
And so Rich Schurtenlieb show is starting. And by the way, I predict the ratings will be no better than the old show on ZLX. No one is leaving Fred. No one is leaving.
Fred and Hardy's pretty bad.
It is, but I don't think anybody's going to leave.
Isn't it the same company?
No.
No.
CLX is iHeart.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
Oh,
so
they
much
used to-
rather? Wouldn't you rather hear like a Rich Schurtenlieb talk for 5 minutes than play music, as opposed to those guys force 15 minutes of conversation that isn't good?
I haven't listened to
And
it
then
much,
talk
but
again.
yeah. Is that bad?
I don't think it's great. Yeah.
But he's going to play. They play. ZLX plays a shitload of music, though, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure
Well,
he'll
well,
talk
he-
more, but it's like 5 minutes at a time.
Right. So we don't know when it starts, though.
It just says coming soon.
Yeah,
So
he
he's
made it-
actually DJing?
basically. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, you know.
I mean,
I thought it would be him doing a
that at
talk
BCN.
show.
They did it at BCN.
I thought it would be like Greg Hill's show used to be.
No,
where he
he's
does a talk show in the
he's
morning.
not a talk show host. He's a big guy and like a production guy.
Well, we don't know, but that's what we assume.
what do you
it's
think?
Like it's like Maddie. Maddie played music.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Greg Hill used to play music too, right?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, some. Not as much as the other shows, but yeah.
At the end of his run, was he?
No, not as much,
I
but
didn't
yeah.
think so.
But they would play 3 or 4 songs an hour, yeah.
Who's gonna be with him? You know, Tangway's gonna be with him.
Oh, you
Has
think
to
so?
Be, has to be Tangway.
Really?
Who he's teasing these like, we'll let you know who's gonna come.
Oh, they're gonna
Who is
rotate.
available to Rich Schurtenlieb to be on that show
That'd be great.
that you would tease?
They have rotating guests, is that what they're doing?
David said.
Well, he like at the end of the video, he puts like a paragraph. Boy, oh boy, there are a lot of things we need to talk about, the least of which including how non-competes are the worst and should be totally illegal, but also about how much I've missed you and how I've worked every
There we
day
go.
over the last
I hate
several
this
months
guy.
to put together this show and great group of co-hosts. Well, not every day because there were some days when I went to the movies by myself
Okay.
because no one in my
But Rich
family-
Schurtenlieb's not a name. Like, that's not going to draw any ratings. Not a name. Not a name.
No, but the format's huge. So I think
Yeah, it'll do fine.
It
See,
sounds
Alex-
to me like that morning show just got really stale and boring, but people
Oh, is
still
that right?
listen to classic rock.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you put on ZLX, look up ZLX right now. You get a list of what songs they've played, right?
Oh,
Can't you find that? On, like,
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere.
So you'll get like fucking Money for Nothing and, you know, whatever. Born to Run, and then Rich will come back and then he'll say, oh boy, yeah, you can't believe this Jerry Seinfeld movie. And then they'll go play another song.
I mean, there is so
A study
overlap.
shows that 40%
Right.
of men
recently played.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Oh, there you go, Dave.
Yes.
Plush. Iron Man. Another one
Plush.
bites the dust. Plush by Stone Temple
Yeah,
Pilots.
that's classic rock.
We're in
man.
2024 now.
Holy
That's
shit.
What does the time go, huh?
Another one bites the dust.
oh god. Can you imagine fucking playing that song in 2020? Like, who? You can't find it anywhere else. You have to play a fucking song on your show.
Hotel California.
Oh Christ! I mean, I love that song, but Jesus.
Better Man, Pearl Jam.
Tiny Dancer.
Oh, shoot me.
Come Together.
That feels weird with him introducing these songs.
God.
It feels different, but
Yeah, 742.
Maybe he's really good at hitting the post.
That's what Gary will do, maybe.
who else could go with them? I was thinking
couldn't
he'd
even tell
bring
you a
back
name.
one of his old partners.
Like
Like,
from another city.
remember the guys who came to Boston? There
don't
was a
know.
bunch of them. Crash, Adolfo, like those.
Oh, those guys? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. There'll probably be some of that.
I didn't bring you a business card, did I?
Oh.
There are rumblings out there.
There's so many songs.
When is it? When are you and Muck gonna? Well, I'll answer that question, Justin, in a second. When are you and Muck gonna react to this on your podcast together?
I'd love to. I mean, I've been hounding Mutt to do this.
What is your
but he's
take?
a little
You're-
preoccupied with fucking meaningless battles with like fucking random producers for no reason.
What a pathetic, as I said many times, DTM, Dead Tickets Manansky was added again in the Kentucky Derby. At one point, I think he gave out 12 different horses. None of them won. Didn't even come close. He had his, win, play, show, nothing, right? Total zero?
Yeah, it was
Absolute zero.
donation.
Savvy online gambler.
And in the Mutt Stack that day, misspelled the first name of the horse that won the race.
That's great.
Unbelievable. This guy claims to be his handicapper. I mean, Dick Girardi, nope. The girl, nothing. They added nothing. They cost you money if you listen to that show. Listening to that podcast actually costs you money.
Well, sometimes it's about the journey, you know?
I guess.
Like Stu Feiner doesn't always win, but he's fun to watch and listen to. You know?
Sure, I don't see Mutt doing cannonballs and fucking talking about eating out dead women's pussies and
Mulch,
stuff.
I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Or making horrifically unbelievable things to Portnoy that we can't even talk about on the Unnamed show.
Oh, crazy.
Dave tweeted out the other day that we don't censor with Pat Beverly. I'm like, well, wow, it seems like we're censoring on that. I don't know. I was thinking Pat Beverly was censoring that reporter, but whatever.
There was another thing too. He didn't want the Whitney to tweet out that picture.
Yeah, and then he tweets out a picture of R.A. fucking biz in the ass after the game.
That was Gaz.
Oh, but Dave retweeted it.
Yeah.
So, what were you gonna say about ZLX?
I was gonna say, how many songs do you think they played at the 9 o'clock hour?
Ooh, 9 o'clock hours.
That's not fair to ask that today versus yesterday.
Yeah, you're being unfair to him, Justin.
Why?
Because
I'm
they
sorry.
don't have any person there.
Jesus, Justin, that's your boss.
I bet you have somebody there today, no?
I don't think so. I bet.
I'll leave.
You think you just play music the whole time?
I figured it was just Jockless. Oh, maybe they do reports or something like that. But
Well,
6.
8.
Holy shit.
Told you it was unfair.
Go with the songs. Those songs or no?
Shoot to Thrill started off at 9:01, 9:06. Tiny Dancer. Where the Streets Have No Name. American Woman. Another One Bites the Dust.
Who needs that on like you can get that anywhere.
Iron Man.
that's just cranking on the job sites.
Oh.
Old people, you don't want to hook your car up to your phone up to the car, you know?
I get, but old people are listening to Better Man by Pearl Jam.
Yeah, baby.
Great song, but you know, I
It's
don't.
not young people. You know?
But I'm saying old people. When you say old people, what are you thinking?
Well, older.
Like me, you're saying, like 50 or whatever.
Right about that.
Yeah. Okay.
threshold,
Yeah.
My
Because
dad.
like "Come Together" by the Beatles. Who the fuck is listening to that? You're 80 with that song. If you're, like what?
Right.
Your dad what?
My dad doesn't listen to like regular radio anymore.
No, we'll throw him a party. What do you want me to say?
I'm just saying, like that age, I don't know who listens to radio.
Oh, people do.
You
for
said-
sure. I was with Harry yesterday, and a guy was literally in the truck, and he came up to me. He's like, "Oh, we miss you." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I miss you on the radio." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I'm having a good time." He's like, "Yeah, I know you're somewhere else, but that happens." And I always say it's like the same looking guy. It's either like that, like a blue collar guy. I'm like, get away with your dirty fingernails and your paint and stuff. Or it's like an older, like Jerry guy. I was like, yeah, you guys told it like it was. So there are people, a lot of people listen to the radio still.
Yeah. Yep. I still like sometimes.
Less and less, but yeah.
Sometimes if we're in the car, the radio will pop out and it's Big 103. And I like it because they still have those stingers that are
Fitzy.
Oh, who's next at the urinal?
Yeah.
Big 103. Just
Right,
makes
right.
no sense.
Yeah, right. I'll be curious though, because like that ZLX crowd, ZLX, if you, a lot of people aren't from around here, is a classic rock station in Boston. It's been around forever. If you want to replace those two people and put Richard Lieb in, I think that's okay with the audience, probably. But don't fuck with the format.
No, you can't
Those
do
people don't want 2 fucking songs an hour. They do not want that. They want their fucking Tiny Dancer.
Yep.
They want their Life in the Fast Lane. They want their
Yeah, but are
fucking.
you paying Rich Shirtenlieb to do that?
Not much. Not much.
I mean,
compared to what he was making.
it has to be more than
Huge
whoever.
pick. Yeah. Yeah, a little more.
Yeah.
But there's a mistake. This is going to be a mistake. They would have been better off. I'll say this right now. Cully and Mutt would do better.
Let's go.
Well, sure. I agree with that.
It would do better in the ratings.
alone would do better.
Well, yeah, obviously. Mutt's a drain. No, Mutt would bring the ratings down. I'm just saying. It would be, I'm trying to get him out of the job.
Who's to say Cully and Mutt aren't involved with this new project? Nobody's said that at this point.
I suppose that's true.
Are you?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No,
Are you going to? Well, so there have been rumors out there that you and Mutt are involved in the show as part of the rotating.
I've heard those rumors. Yeah, I can't address them.
You're not going to confirm or deny.
I will not do that. No, it's unlike me.
Have you had conversations with WZLX?
I cannot comment on that.
Not in the car talking back to the radio.
No, I have not had conversations. I would never drive to Medford, Massachusetts.
You would fucking do that in the
I would
song.
not.
You're a
I wouldn't. I
stop
just
cutting
wouldn't.
the
I
shit.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'm not going past Boston. No fucking shot.
Where's Medford?
That sucks.
Medford is next to Boston.
That sucks. It's like
I think they
fucking
would be a
Cambridge.
great.
It's 5 in the morning. I used to do all the time.
Oh, you're right. That early? Yeah, I'll do it actually. Never mind. If it's early, I won't do it like.
No, I would not do
normal
the 8 to
traffic.
10. I would not do the 8 to 10 block or something. No
No,
fucking
definitely, yeah,
chance.
yeah.
No, you go early, you get out. It's not a bad shift.
Dave would be the perfect guy for that. I think we got 2 tickets to Dua
he
Lipa
is
tonight.
no-
I'd
Yeah.
be an unbelievable number 2.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Because you don't have to, like, there's really no prep for that. They probably there's like the prep
No.
burger thing.
God no. And Rich Hurley's he's a
prep?
bit guy. They're all gonna be bits and guys on the street. No.
ZLX people will love that though. That show was corny before.
Oh, they'll eat
was
up
it?
like.
Yeah.
A parody song when the Patriots lose.
Yep.
And,
Yeah. And like he won't talk sports now, right? He's removed that burden.
We'll talk a little sports.
At the end.
After Pat's games, they'll make.
That's
a
what I mean,
reference
but it's
to
not
it,
gonna be like,
sure.
hey, it's Tuesday. We have to talk about the fucking preview the Bruins for 4 hours or something, which I think they did a lot of.
They did.
He's terrible at it, right?
At the end of his thing, he's like, hey, the Celtics are pretty good, huh?
Oh yes, hell yeah. Jesus. Let's talk some C's. What else?
Did you want to hear his announcement video? Not the one with black and white, but his actual like.
Hey Boston, it's Rich Shirtenlieb. And boy, does it feel good to talk to you again, because I have missed the living hell out of you. And it feels even better to finally announce that coming soon, the Rich Schurtenlieb Show will be debuting right here on Boston's Classic Rock 100.7 WZLX and on demand on the iHeartRadio app. And man, do we have some catching up to do. As for my co-hosts, well, for now, we're keeping that a secret, but we'll be announcing them over the next couple of days. In the meantime, lock in WZLX as #1 on your presets and delete everything else. Download that free iHeartRadio app. Follow both WZLX on your social media, as well as my personal X and Instagram pages at Hey Rich Hey. And get ready. We're going to build
Hey Rich Hey. Hey, this guy's not a talent.
He must hate that he lost that touch account.
Chaos. But it's going to be ours. The Rich Schurtenlieb Show, coming soon, mornings on Boston's Classic Rock 100.7 WZL.
The Rolling Stones from 58 years ago. Now we're talking. That's going to be a disaster. That's going to be a disaster.
In fairness, all morning radio right now is a disaster.
I haven't listened to any of it. But so, yeah.
Maddie's replacement, disaster.
Who's that?
Billy and Lisa. That's a disaster show.
Still them, yeah.
Disastrous.
I like that just Rich putting that music in kind of tells
exactly
us,
right.
You're thinking like, when you're looking at a loaded gun, what's the difference? Rich Schurtenlieb is back.
I think it should be Mutt and Cully, 6 to 10 a.m. It's a digital product. It's on YouTube. It's on every social
going back to this. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's what I think. People can take us wherever they want. That's all. It's on your phone.
Take us wherever they want. He's great. He's got all the good radio terms down.
It's on your phone, right? You can connect your phone to your car. That's easy. Most people know how to
You go
do
till
that in this day and
9:30.
age.
Just lead into us. I want to go head to head with you guys. I'm afraid of you
we
guys.
could do that. We
Good,
could do
thank
that.
you.
So there had to be a partnership. To
Yeah,
so we can talk
absolutely.
about that off.
You guys could do the crossover.
We'll do
I used to like the crossover.
Actually, Mike is like perfect for the crossover.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never do it.
You'll send me. What's going on, boys?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, it gets worse and worse. Like, yep.
You see Coleman's tweets this weekend? Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Dave would be like, oh, Cinema Lords is here. What's going on, boys? It was always the worst, like 152. It's like, oh, no, LJ's here. Okay, what's going on? And terrible. I stopped doing those.
I always liked him.
Yeah, I just hated when they would just waddle in all upset at like 9:54.
Just what a fucking dork I can't believe like I existed at an age like in high schools or anything where I would get like I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Jerry's talking to Dad. You never get to hear that.
Right. Only every day.
Yeah.
It was so miserable. Like once you start doing it, like what's the thing we used to do at the end of the Dennis and Callahan show? It was a segment. It was like our last call, but it was.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Did you do like one last
buzzer
story
beaters?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
buzzer beaters.
We never had anything. And Jerry would be like, Josh, or whoever, Curse, I need a good buzzer beater. I'm like, whatever. But I used to listen to the show, like, oh, buzzer beaters is coming. And now I know it's just 3 guys scrambling around and Curtis looking for a charity event. Yeah, Walt Henrik has a great event in, Framingham this weekend. Be there at 2:00. So, what else? Bellfail.
WZLX was 7th in the ratings.
Really?
Yes.
Is Carter Allen still midday?
Look out, 6th place.
I don't know.
They always do well midday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carter Allen always did really well. Big dentist.
Oh,
network.
yes, that is. Yep, that's smart. Yep.
Because safe for everybody.
Classic rock or classical at the dentist. Yep.
Yeah, or which one is like still like adult contemporary, like 80s and soft hits?
Magic?
Yeah, that always did well too. Yeah. So there you go. Congratulations to Rich Schurtenlieb. Great guy. Wonderful guy. What else?
We were talking before the show. Justin brought up about Kevin Mailer was apparently in this
is
pedophile.
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw it. I tweeted from the. I didn't tweet it. No, it was Steve and I were texting about it.
It's wild.
Well, if you know Kevin, it's not that wild.
I thought when they told me that, I thought we were going to get a video. Like, why don't you sit out?
Yeah, no kidding. So he's made a new friend, as people do.
Well, at one point he's like, "How old are you?" And she's like, "15, but I'm turning 16 soon."
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then he's like, "Oh, by the way, you are just so sexy."
Don't get in the middle of that. Mike, let Justin say it without jumping into that cut, would you?
Sorry.
It's okay. Come on. So Mailer, season 1 case subject, was caught, but this wasn't actually a 16-year-old, right?
No, it was a McBait.
What's it called? The Pervert
Patrol? No,
Yeah,
it's
some
called
group
Palmetto Creek Patrol.
Yeah, Palmetto, South Carolina's Creep Patrol. And it's endless, like it always is with Mailer. It's like 90 pages of stuff. And Mailer goes back and forth of being like, you shouldn't be talking to old men like this. I got to protect you. I always protect women. To them, him taking his shirt off and being like, where's my smile? Just a fucking creep, loser, degenerate asshole. I reached out. Oh, 1 second. We reached out to the Walhalla Police Department for comment on this. They never responded. This is the case. The other story, by the way, is fucking bigger than it was when we were doing it. That's for sure. Birchmore.
Oh, now. Yeah,
Jesus, God.
I sent you that story the other day.
Which one?
The national news is
NBC,
finally
yeah.
picking up on it.
Yeah. We did our best. Go ahead.
I just got out of prison for something I didn't do. She's like, fuck the police. And he goes, you don't know who I am? And he sends.
Is this text? Does he call himself Killer in the? Is his name in the text? I think Kevin the Killer or something. Go ahead.
Cool. He sends her the screenshot of a news report that said, "Notorious update: crime figure now charged with murder and kidnapping." And she responds, "But if you say you're innocent, I believe you." And he goes, "I've passed 4 like detector tests, but the police still mess with me."
That's what Coleman gave that girl's parents.
Yep, that's right.
The old like detector.
The police
failed that as well.
Passed with flying colors.
Listen, be
Every
careful with who
comment
you mess with for real. There's a lot of really bad people around here that don't care anything about females or what happens to them. I know you think you're tough, and you probably are, but these guys that hang in Seneca, mostly on Mill Hill, are a special breed of evil.
I'll tell you what, Steve and I went to Chick-fil-A in Seneca. It was delightful. And we used to go to the whatchamacall all the time. We get our paper there and our pens. What the hell is it? Staples. We had a great
Grocery
time.
store? Wasn't there a grocery store?
I believe there was, Justin. Yes, in that town. 60,000 people. There was a grocery store.
A gas station?
No, as I recall, there was a red light that we would hit once in a while. I remember with the mailer lie detector test, I literally went, did it, had the fucking chatterbox. He's like, it'll take like 2 or 3 hours. I went across, he was at Barnes & Noble. The guy texted me, he's like, yeah, it's over. I went back and he's like, yeah, the guy fucking passed out. Fell asleep. So maybe that's one of them. He didn't fail that one technically, I guess.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's a shame we didn't get I thought he seems like the kind of guy that would be like, yeah, me and my partner Kirk Minahan worked on this case or something.
True.
I'm trying to put this in a way that's right. I have a huge sexual appetite. I mean, I love sex and a lot of it. Nothing like violent or anything like that, but I don't know.
Certainly not. Nothing I've heard would suggest
I feel weird talking to you about it.
She is 14 in his mind, right?
15.
Oh, okay.
Certified pedophile.
You couldn't handle me, I guess I'm trying to say. Your body, your mind, your heart. See, that kind of shit pisses me off. I hate guys hurting females. And then later on, he gets into...
Did they sent it to the cops, I assume, at this point?
I know I did.
Yeah.
I sent it to Crenshaw. I sent it to the sheriff of Oconee County.
Because if he's doing it with her,
Oconee
he's gotta be
County
having
Police Department
25
Sheriff Mike Crenshaw.
Yeah. He's going to be having 25 other conversations with people just like that.
Yeah, he's like Krasinski's brother.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I want to lick you from head to toe.
I'm sorry, Justin? Is this mailer or no?
Oh, are we still reading them? I thought it was just...
Hope he continues a bit like Justin.
I want to lick you from head to toe. I want to taste you. Send me some photographs you think you can handle me. I'll tell you what I want to do.
It's almost artwork.
I learned my lesson on that one.
Yep.
Keep my trap shut.
And she was
passion reading Justin's career.
She was pretending to not know who this was. She's like, I don't know who this is. He goes, it's your future Gusband. Gusband.
That's what Gus's wife called him.
Gusband.
Her Gusband's cute. I like when they do that. That Simon Porro is very cute. Right, Gus?
I'm trying to find a good one. Sorry.
Heck yeah. Count me in.
Okay.
Then I'm going to slide my tongue down to your ear and neck. I'm going to suck on your neck, biting it gently. Then I'm going to take your shirt and bra off and just think about my tongue running from your neck down in between your breasts then to your nipple, where I'm going to run my tongue around your nipple and bite it softly.
I'm actually kind of aroused.
He's not bad.
Semi-aroused at this.
While my tongue
more.
while my tongue is playing with your nipple, I'm going to undo your pants and slide my
Keep in mind, the
hand.
person sending some mail probably looks like Justin.
I'm going to undo your pants and slide my hand down the front of them. I want to touch her pussy. I want to play with her G-spot. And then I'm going to run my tongue around your nipple and bite it softly.
This guy's killed I would guess probably 5 people that I know.
Young girls.
Yes, all young girls. Yep, April Jones, obviously Jennifer. Yeah, I mean Faith, a whole bunch. Yeah, good.
Chicks dig a bad boy.
That's true.
Slide her pants and panties down now so she's standing in front of me naked with me on her knees. I'm going to start at her ankles and
Mike's rubbing himself right now.
and lick and suck my way up her leg till I get to her hip, where I'm going to stinky teeth into it. Not too hard, but hard enough. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Stick my teeth in?
Probably, but he said stinky.
Yeah, maybe she likes it dirty.
The old stinky teeth.
I want to touch her pussy. I want to play with her G-spot. I'm going to kneel down in front of you. And then this person says, I hope this is Kevin. I forgot you had 2 numbers. I'm so sorry. Then I'm going to take my fingers and open...
Mailer's number's on there, right? On one of the...
Yeah.
Let's give him a call. Let's go call Kevin. Sure. See what he has to say about this. We talk to him in a while.
Then I'm going to take my fingers and open her pussy up. I'm going to stick my face right up in there and shove my tongue in so fair as it will go, and I'm going to eat that pussy. Then I'm going to turn her around and eat that pussy from behind, licking every inch of her pussy. Why is he saying it in like third person one?
I mean, it's text. You got to really describe the situation.
He's crazy. He's also stupid.
But the person you called has a voicemail.
You have 2 numbers, didn't he, or no? I thought I saw 2 numbers. He has 2 phone numbers.
I just see this one.
I don't know how, but you know.
How great would it be if this was Mick?
It could be.
And he was like, I've left to start a life with Kevin Miller.
Poor Mick.
You should have just partnered Mick up with like an organization like that, so at least he could be protected, right?
That's
like
true.
Those are everywhere.
Try this one.
That's true.
Is that the one you just tried? No. Try that one.
But I would feel like it's a parole violation.
I would think so.
No, I mean...
15 years old.
Well, he says at one point, he's like, people find out we're doing this.
Has been changed.
Oh.
It's too bad.
Strange. Yeah, people
Hope
change
he's
their
all right.
numbers.
What would that rule be? You just can't interact with minors?
I mean,
I guess.
that's you can get arrested for that right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm asking. Is it like talking to someone underage, just in general?
Age of consent.
I don't know. There you go, Justin. Like you don't know it.
Yeah.
It just popped right up. It was his first
16
Google
years
search.
old, so.
Well, I mean, obviously, these people are going to do that knowing what age is a violation. Doesn't make a lot of sense to do if they're doing it at a legal age.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's because it's technically not a real person.
These people in the old fucking Chris Hansen thing would go to jail.
But they got the police involved. These people don't have the police involved when they're doing it. It might just be.
How do you
like
know that? They might have the police involved to some capacity. It's like
Usually-
it's an
usually they don't,
organization.
though, right?
I doubt it.
Vigilantes.
Well, yeah, I've not heard from back from Crenshaw, so
It's too bad.
a lot of people would tell us that Mailer was a stooge, was a pigeon. That's why he always get off. He would feed shit to the police. I don't know if I believe that or not, but I mean, this guy's never in jail. It's crazy.
Does he seem like a reliable?
Definitely not.
informant?
But these police, you know, I can see him fooling these guys once in a while.
Yeah.
He's Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who knows? What else?
Is there any update to? I know last week you said you mentioned about how possibly looking at season 3 cases stuff.
No update yet.
Damn. We had an old friend who decided to chime in on the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
Oh, okay. Which I don't understand, but yeah.
Wrong one.
Talk about this Kendrick Lamar Drake feud.
Oh, good.
That really started to gain some steam over the last couple of days. Both of them releasing diss tracks.
Finally. I was
I said that it kind of sounds like there's been a mob outside his house. Like, when are you going to talk about it?
All right, fine. You got me.
How long do you think this video is of him?
8 minutes.
15 minutes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Fucking lunatic. Here's a new Quantum League partner.
I know. What's up with that?
I hate
that's
that.
right.
Briggs. Briggs.
Yeah. And I texted Clem, like, you're okay with this? He's like, yeah, I think it's great. I'm like, what?
Well, it's the ugliness of the business.
I guess. Was he making any good points about the beef?
Not really. He just kind of rambles on about it.
Top 20 album for me. And I don't care very much for Drake. Like, I think I don't pay attention to him. I think he's kind of vanilla sounding, very unsurprising, uninspired music. And like, I don't think it's very creative. I think it's mostly background music for people who are playing video games or something. So I don't really care about Drake very much. So
What is the beef? I don't even understand.
I don't understand it either.
I've never looked into it.
It basically started because.
Oh, right. Colma would know, sure.
Yeah, here's some bullshit. Go ahead.
No, it started because Drake and J. Cole were doing a song. And
Who?
Drake and J. Cole.
I don't know who that is. Yeah,
It's another
Big
rapper.
artist.
They wanted
he?
to do
Yeah.
a song of like the 3 best current rappers, and Kendrick denied them. He was like, "Screw that! I'm the number one. I don't need to do a song with you guys."
Okay.
There was a bit of back and forth. Kendrick drops a song calling them out, saying he's the GOAT, all that. So then there's this back and forth that starts between Kendrick and Drake. Then Kendrick starts saying that Drake is like a pedophile.
Is he a pedophile?
He has a secret daughter.
Oh, I've heard about this, yeah.
Yeah. But now Drake is saying that he leaked that information to Kendrick for him to rap about it, and that it's not true, and that Kendrick beats his wife and has a kid from his manager. Like one of his kids is his manager's kid.
Oh wow! To leak that you're a pedophile, to be like, I gotcha.
That's a weird, that's the thing. He, like Kendrick never brought up Millie Bobby Brown, and that was a thing back in the day that like
the
Drake
girl from
was,
Stranger Things.
Yeah, Drake
they
was
were,
like
hanging out,
friendly with her, texting her.
She was like young.
Yeah,
and he'd be like, "We're talking about boys."
Yeah,
that is weird.
And like in one of his raps, he randomly brings her up, and it's like no one was talking Millie Bobby Brown except you did.
Interesting.
Is it? Yeah. No, I don't really care. Yeah, I saw Kevin tweet 7,000 times about it this weekend, so I don't know who the hell knows. But great, wonderful. I'm on Team Drake.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
Kevin in his own rap feud.
That's true. Well, so is Coleman.
That's right.
I mean, they're going all over.
A lot
the
of
place,
beefs going on.
I thought Mutt performing that live was fantastic.
Oh, it was
That was a
dog
great
shit.
performance.
That was a great performance.
That was a great performance.
You're just Team Mutt for some reason.
That's a big spot. He wrote his own stuff.
He also had other people write stuff for him. That was.
How about the one he wouldn't sing though? Because he thought the lyrics were too edgy.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's a classy move by him.
I guess. He's a pussy.
He's got a family.
Do you agree with Mutt's position on the whole thing? You're kind
Oh,
of.
you Team Mutt and the Coleman Mutt battle?
What the fuck is the thing though? I don't. I mean, I've heard it all, but I don't know what the thing is.
Him not being like, I don't want.
Coleman is a cunt to him for some reason, which I don't really understand. And I don't want to make this frustrating. I don't really want to make this too real, but there's like no humor attached to Coleman's attack.
You can just end it with Coleman. You have to say that. There's no humor attached with Coleman. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
So there's no humor
Yeah, Coleman's responses are always very like, at least
I kind of thought it was
my fucking
weird.
dad doesn't give me pizza money.
Yeah,
He's
it's like
pissed off.
$20. Yeah, I'll give you $20
because I know it annoys him.
You're gonna do like the
That's
no.
not why. No.
You're gonna do the no. Everyone's fair game thing because you're gonna play that. But he works for you, and Mutt is like a real life friend.
Yeah,
And
but
he
Mutt
is-
also
That's
had
a terrible point, Dave.
What?
So what?
No,
If Mutt's a real life friend, he was holding
there
shit
is some
over him
human
from
stuff to
years
that.
ago.
Working for you.
I should hold on. I should say to Coleman, hey man, this guy's
Because is his beef real? Like he's being a cunt for some.
I should say to Mutt, hey man, Coleman, like, hey man, this guy's a real life friend of mine. Mutt's a fucking grown man. He can't handle Jack
Yeah,
Coleman.
but I mean, there is like a respect. He works for you.
I don't
He works for you. Mutt is your real life friend. I think there's something to that, and I don't
but
think
it's not-
his beef
Yeah,
isn't
but
like.
He's not going after Andy
it's like-
Nolan in the streets.
But by
It's
being
Mutt's
a-
on-
is he
Mutt's on the
going
show.
to Chelmsford and fucking slashing his tires?
No, but it's just like I don't know. I think
Which
it's just,
reminds me, before I forget, we'll pause this for 1 second. I was listening to some of Montante's World the other day. With Visionless Dave was on. Nice. And they brought a pretty good point about Gus. About his tires. Like this guy can afford to go to Minnesota.
Oh, me and Justin have discussed
Okay,
this
they're
as well,
going.
yeah.
This guy's going here. He's going here. He always takes the bus here.
No.
What?
Last time he Ubered here.
Okay, what I'm saying is there a chance? Mutt made me think of this. They brought it up, not me. This is Visionless Dave from Montante. I forgot who. Is there a chance he lost his license for some violation, and he just can't drive right now?
Well, so I
Because he
wouldn't-
can't afford tires, but he just went to Minnesota with his wife for a week.
I wouldn't have thought that, but Justin told me about the Uber thing that he spent 70. He was ready to pay 100. If Justin didn't drive him home, he would have paid $150 that day.
Something's not adding up.
well, he could have lost his license for financial reasons.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah, I'm not saying he got
yeah.
drunk. Oh, I think he could definitely been on drugs though too.
Right.
What's the financial reason?
I've seen it.
He's not paying his tickets or
Oh, okay.
whatever. I guess.
I had a lapse in insurance. Remember, I told you I got arrested over that thing. That nobody.
I got
believed.
pulled over last year in Wilmington. Remember with the
Right.
with the ticket thing?
Yep.
Turned out the police apologized and my record was clear, but that's neither here nor there. But I think Gus is not allowed to drive a car in the state of in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts right now legally.
Doesn't make
The
sense.
tires thing makes no sense.
Doesn't make
They
sense.
would have
My
replaced.
point doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense to be like, I just need a new tire. I have a flat tire, and it's taking. At this point,
8
we're
months.
We're on because it was.
It's like 8 months, right?
He's kind of like a resourceful human being. He could go get a shitty tire at like a shitty
do it himself.
junkyard type of place or
You
whatever.
can get a used tire for
Right.
$60 at
Right.
a used tire shop.
Was he driving? Didn't he try change the tire with his wife or something? Was that in Portland?
Yeah.
Was she driving or him? Did anybody see?
No.
Did he ever drive when you
He's
went?
probably tweeting about it
when we
right
went to Maryland, not Maryland, Delaware.
No, not Delaware. But I saw him driving when I pulled up for St. Patty's Day. That's Rhode Island. I don't know.
But was that him just like in the driver's seat so you would see him and then he gets out?
No, he like was coming from somewhere.
Oh,
I was there
okay.
before him.
It's also his wife's car though, so if you run the plate,
The same.
I'm just I don't.
You know, me and Justin wanted the same thing only because of the Uber. Why would you spend?
If you're spending $150,
That's what I'm saying.
on
That's
Uber,
a tire right there.
That's a
a
brand new
shitty tire.
No, it's a brand new tire.
Well, that's true. Yeah, right. Where Minnesota's what? $2,000 for that trip?
You could probably do
$1,000. Whatever. 2 flights and 3 nights at the hotel.
Why are we debating anything like theories around? He's a pathological fucking
What's the
liar.
thing? But
You never know.
That's my
That's
point.
what makes it so vexing.
But I was mad at myself because I was running. I was like, holy shit, why did I never think of that? Yeah. Because we were at his house filming that thing, and the tires were there flat. All 4 of them.
They still are.
All 4 flat tires.
You 4 flat tires in his driveway, just like sitting there?
I don't think.
At least the front facing right.
So I saw 2 totally flat tires.
Yeah, it's not an insurmountable obstacle that he's facing, and it hasn't been fixed for some reason.
Right. I mean, that day, well, actually, forget it.
Do they have one car?
I was saying that day he took the train to Salem, but he didn't because he wasn't interviewing for a job. So it's fucking confusing.
Right.
I think he
is a wild man.
Did go up there, though.
Just to walk around?
He was the chief communications officer for a political figure in New England.
Yeah.
That's just
it's crazy. That's my theory.
Great guy though.
Or their theory that I happen to agree with.
Sure.
And then
none of my ideas are good.
It's true.
And then he's posting yesterday about how if he gets the $500 super chat, which I'm just going to I don't think he's getting it.
I'll text Dave and see if he's going to send him the $500. I'll text Portnoy and see if he's going to $500.
Okay. He's like that. He's going to reinvest it in the Gus bus and get it like a roadcaster.
That's what I mean. So why would you get tires?
Right.
Like, what's more important in your life than a fucking car?
Yeah.
By the way, it's not like he lives in Medford and can take the fucking, Orange Line into Boston.
There is a train station.
How far is that from his house?
A mile.
In Bridgewater?
Yes, it's right at the school.
But that's also okay, then it's an hour into Boston.
Yeah,
how about if he has to go, how does he get to bowling?
Oh, right.
Yeah,
how much is he paying?
Is he Ubering?
That's the other thing is
if he's Ubering here, why would he be driving there?
Overall, I don't know if I'm ahead or behind, but the reason I don't mind paying Uber is because I don't have a car payment.
Right.
I assume they're paying for that vehicle. Everything they're paying
Who
for the
even
insurance.
knows, though? I don't even, who the hell knows? That's the other thing, right? Who even knows?
Right.
Yeah, I'm lying.
What's your theory, Coleman? You've known him the longest and the best.
I think he has a license, but I just think that he buys other things instead of taking care of the tires. I
crazy.
just
It's possible.
really
It's
think
possible.
that there's other things in his life that he deems to be more important than a
Well,
car.
he'll address it. He'll be lying. But he'll address it at some point. All right, back. So I should tell Coleman.
I'm not in love with the point, but I just would have thought.
Coleman, back up, off,
I'm
man.
not saying.
That's my favorite.
That's
I did
Cullinane
not say that
101
you
That's
right
my
there.
favorite
back off.
Cullinane. I'm not in love with the point.
That's Cullinane 101 right there. Just starting with a bullshit premise.
It wasn't a bullshit premise.
You don't
no.
even believe it.
What is your
There is a level
premise?
There
What
is
is
a
your
level
premise?
of respect that you
Walk-
should show
walk-
to your
walk me
boss's
through it again.
real life friends.
Not in here. He's not my.
Yeah.
No, but
Why?
Would a real life friend carry that shit from years ago over him, especially when Kirk has stuck out his neck so
Thank
many
you,
times in the
Coleman.
past?
This is the kind of-
that's
that's
what
real
the
life
main-
friends do.
The kind of
No,
defense Dave would not have
they
had for
don't.
me if he was my producer in the past. Thank you.
No, I wouldn't fake
That's
my
my
way
main
through it.
point.
But if I had
I even get Dave's point. What is your point? Because I am friends with Mutt in real life.
Zero humor attached to him.
That's different.
Right?
We agree.
Going at Mutt.
Coleman stinks. We agree with that. That's a different conversation.
Zero humor going at a specific person who is a close friend of his boss. That's all I'm saying. Is I think it's a weird
So you're saying
dynamic
close friend,
from an individual who.
So he can be different than Mike because we're not close friends.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Why? It's all in the studio.
If I had
you say that, but I do think there's some
'cause
kind of
it's just
dynamic
true.
to that.
That's okay.
If I had the pleasure of meeting Lace or Manette or one of the
Sure,
guys,
right.
I would probably be much more polite to them than I am to Mutt because Mutt's on the
go.
show.
I think you'd be more polite to them the first time they were also on the
But
show.
yeah, if they were on every day.
But the 8th time they're on the show, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Then you become part of the show.
Yeah, to some extent. I told you I'm not in love with the point, but I just
Okay.
think it's there. That's a real life friendship. I would not want to be an individual who
You
could.
think my friendship with Mud is affected by Coleman being.
Not saying it is, but you
Then
never
what-
know. You never know.
his
That's
Mud
why
says-
I was the master. When you and Jerry were going through your shit and I was producing Jerry, I just stayed right in the middle. Kirk's my friend. Jerry's my friend. I'm right in the middle.
What a big
I
gap.
played it perfectly.
We're friends?
So when Coleman,
Oh, I didn't realize that
Yes,
till now.
we were.
Great. Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
The first time I met you, I was dropping F-bombs. So
That is definitely true.
when Coleman shits on Mutt, should
unbelievable.
Kirk be like, "That's my friend, you son of a bitch."
yes.
Coleman, you weren't there in 2011. We had lunch together that day at Watertown. What's your take on that, Coleman? for Culline's take.
It's stupid because his whole point is that he's your friend, and yet he's acting not like a friend should. So that's where I'm getting at, and it's
but that's Kirk's problem with his friend. Like you're acting overwhelmingly cunty toward Kirk's friend is kind of my point.
By him not being a friend though, like I think that he's just being retarded.
You're more passionate about that, like that he's not being Kirk's friend, when it's something that Kirk doesn't even really give a fuck about.
Yes, but this all stemmed from.
Well, that's just an excuse to shit on Mutt. We all see through that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean, what's your take on Mutt saying he doesn't want to work for Barstool? Oh, you think it's okay? You're okay with that?
That because of other gambling ties or whatever?
Because of all the big, huge gambling deals he has.
Yeah, I don't know if he has like speaking engagements that he doesn't want to ruin or things like that. I don't know.
Shapiro.
He's told me he's got a lot in the pipeline, so I trust that.
Any specifics from him on that?
I can't go into that.
Sure, right.
It's absolutely real.
It was said in confidence.
Sure.
So
Okay.
he would absolutely take a job with Barstool. And first of all, you should take a job with Barstool and leave anything else behind anyway. But
yeah. What's that, Justin?
You said he would, but he's like actively trying against it. Like if you're saying
that's a weird spot.
I don't want to overanalyze Mutt again, but he's only doing that because he doesn't think he'll ever get a chance at actually getting the job. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying?
One thing
it's like
I
a
did
defense
think was,
mechanism.
I did think it was weird not weird, but in the Kentucky Derby preview he did, he had kind of a Portnoy chunk in there, which I thought was odd if he has no interest in getting Portnoy's attention.
I didn't make it that far.
It was good.
He wants to be wanted.
Like,
you think he wants to be wanted?
Yeah,
he doesn't want that to show up.
Nobody wants him.
He doesn't want to show up and like have to pitch himself.
He has
on
family
your
members
show
to
because you
avoid
put
him when.
That was a weird one.
What do you think of that one?
I don't love that one. No, I don't love that one.
Mike and the other
you're
people.
a family guy.
Yeah, you got to stop by and you got to say hi.
I mean, you're in your mom's house every day.
Every day. My sister, if not there, I'm at my sister's.
Right.
Like I'm everywhere.
So if your sister lived in, where do you live, Walpole?
Yeah.
If your sister lived, it's almost the same. If she lived, say, in friggin' New Hampshire.
Yep.
And you were taking the kids there. Let's say Chase had a big pole vaulting event or something, and you were there, and you went out to eat after Chick-fil-A, and she lives across the street.
It's not even a chance.
The text is crazy,
right? It's not
the text is the text is, hey, I'm here.
Right.
Now I'm not going to see you.
That to me is the weirdest part. Why text
Remember, Mike?
him?
Keep in mind again, Mike has no relationship with any of his family.
No.
So
me and Montante and the other latchkey kids have no understanding of this.
That is a wild move.
I don't think he's embarrassed by him. I just think that was like a weird, selfish move by his
brother's a nice guy. I don't really get it. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
Team Coleman.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I'm sure. What else?
Speaking of people who come back into the world, did you see a post by DEC this Friday?
I did not.
This Saturday?
One second. We're talking about Miltons first, the store for men. I need my glasses. God damn. Spring is here in Milton's store for men. I don't know why I need glasses for Milton. I don't know what I'm doing. Buy one, get one free suit event is going on right now. The original sponsor of Kirkman and not just KMS. Go to Miltons.com. There are 3 great locations. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall, Lewis location, and the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. Peter Millar, Faraday, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Johnny O. Miltons.com. Get moving right now. Again, weddings, proms, which is jobs. Where you want to get your golf stuff, get your casual golf stuff, everything. Buy one, get one free. Suit event continues to roll on. Our great partners at Miltons. Go to Miltons.com right now. DEC.
DEC had a tweet on May the 4th. He said, "Hey, at Kirkman, this is a serious proposal.
I did see this. I did. What the? Did you see this, Mike?
No, they were telling me about it earlier.
I understand. Do you see this, Dave? I understand it.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'd like to create a reality show starring at Tim Ridgels. I think I can make him interested. I'm not talking KMS YouTube. I'm talking the Barstool Sports main channel. I need you to executive produce. I even have a theme song. Your thoughts?"
I don't even get it.
Is that him being?
Is that a bit or is that?
Wacky?
Well, and then he replies to. He says, "I have some bits I think you'd like. Where do fans send this stuff nowadays?"
Is that a bit? I don't even get it.
I think it's a bit. He
It is,
texted
but I
me
don't
about
get it.
something like this. Yeah.
He did about Tim Riggles' reality
Yeah,
show?
he wanted me to send you a pitch about Tim Ridgels.
Oh, so
in a
he
theme
actually
song.
wants it.
What's the pitch, though? What's the show? I don't even get, like, why can't he just do it himself? He's so interested.
I have no idea.
Remember the Tim Riggles documentary?
I think Tim Ridgels is retired from the spotlight.
Oh, is that right?
I think so.
He got off Twitter. I know that.
Yes.
But he's back on.
Oh, yeah.
He's back.
I don't even get it, though. Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't. Knock yourself out. Do a documentary. I don't. What am I going to do?
But when he says like I want it on the bar stool, I think that's a joke.
What's the joke?
I don't know.
That like this is bigger than Kirk Minahan show.
Well, good. I hope it makes you go for it. I don't.
DEC is one of the strangest. So what did he text you, Dave?
He just wanted something about Tim Ridgels.
Did you respond to it?
No, I saw it and then forgot to text, and then it got too long for me.
I mean, go for it. I don't. We could make your documentary. I don't know.
I do a Ridgel impression of me doing Ridgel doing Peter Marshall and Paul Lind.
Oh, great. That's timely.
Mean.
Jesus Christ.
Peter Marshall.
These are
Mr.
guys
Portnoy,
from a
guess
long
what?
time ago. Jesus. I don't get the joke. Or maybe I'm old. I'm missing the joke.
It kind of reminds me of what you were talking about earlier, where it's like an old EI listener will come up to you and
right.
You know what I mean? It's like someone now being like, Curtatone, huh?
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
It feels like forever ago.
I mean, DC is come and gone. Like he,
Mr. Scoopy.
right. Yeah. Like DC is gone. Like he left, and like even like Carano, I'm like, oh yeah. Like earlier, I'm like, yeah, he's kind of gone. Like I don't have anything to say with those guys.
But obviously, DEC wants back in.
Evidently, yeah.
Sure.
If he's tweeting at you, hey, I have this idea for a Tim Ridgel show with a theme song.
So create content, and then obviously
Okay,
you guys are
I
going to
have no interest in doing that. None.
Well, it
And
wouldn't
like
be with
A
you.
and B, do it. And if it does, great. Congratulations. I don't like
Why Tim Ridgels? I have questions about that.
That's the weirdest part.
me either. Yeah, right. I don't get it. I have no interest.
How crazy would it be if like we just looked on the Barstool YouTube one day? It's just DEC talking about Tim Ridgels.
Yeah, great.
I
Hey,
feel like that wouldn't be that crazy.
I hope it does well. Huh?
Be better than Clemmer Stream.
I hope it does great. I don't understand it, but I don't know Tim very well, so I don't really know what the joke is. But hey, like, good luck. I don't. I did see that, and I kind of looked at it and said, okay, I don't really have any time for this. But yeah, some of these people just have a heart. Like you can hate the show. I mean, that was me and Steve, so that was before you even.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Well, yeah, you were stealing sponsors from.
right? That's right. That's what it was.
You were
So
leeching.
like when you leave. Like come back, but like you can't be the guy who leaves and then do stuff like that. I don't really get it, but whatever. I didn't really understand it. What else?
I guess I didn't hear about this, but Justin went to New York yesterday.
Oh, did you do it yesterday?
Oh, that's right.
I did. Yes, I dropped off.
So the trophy's gone. You let me say goodbye to the trophy.
You said goodbye on Friday.
Jesus Christ! I just realized
You
that.
said next time we're in studio, this trophy won't be here. You said yep.
So you were in the HQ, as they say.
Yes.
When? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, who was there?
A whole bunch of people.
Oh, did you talk to anybody?
Chris, John Rich, what's his name? Rico.
Yep. What's his name?
Just the normal people.
Oh, good. I didn't know you were there. Nobody told me.
Well, someone did tell you.
Who?
He's got beef.
Jeff did not tell me.
Yes, he did. He
They call me a liar?
Well, then Jeff lied about telling me.
Okay. Clemmer told me.
Okay, I don't think so.
What?
I don't think Clemmer told you.
You think I'm lying to you?
I don't know what you're doing now. I don't know what you. I think Jeff texted me that he told you.
Maybe he feels he has to be in the middle of something. He did not tell me.
Wow.
I gotta say, Justin was very unfair to you at the beginning of the program, as we all remember, and now
Thank
this.
you. Who can forget?
Yeah.
I thought it's changed, but like, let's go back like a month. I thought there was a time where Justin legitimately hated you. Like
Me?
he regretted coming back to the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just thought his tone was like, oh, I made a bad decision.
Oh, there was one day like
Was that right,
That's how it
Justin,
is
or
with
no?
Justin.
I thought it was going downhill, and then
That's
it
life with
completely
Justin. There's a
turned.
day where you think like this guy is gonna murder me.
Yeah, he's welcome to leave whenever he likes. I mean, yeah, it's
No,
a
he's
free
back
country.
now. Now he loves you again, but there was
I've
a
always
moment
loved
there.
Kirk.
Yeah, there was a moment I thought you.
We go through
regretted
some
it.
rough patches sometimes.
We do?
Is that right?
It was during like the Len stuff. I feel like.
No, that was like 2 weeks in. That was fine.
That's what I'm saying.
We go through rough patches?
Yeah.
Like what? I never think of you when I'm out in the office. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Dave?
I don't know why that premise. Like
go
why
through
he
rough
thinks
patches.
Rough patches?
What's the we? I don't know.
Yeah, you might have rough.
Any marriage, you know.
What are you talking about?
Like before Portland, you were very honest.
Yeah, that's a live show.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. It could be anybody.
I know. Yeah. No. But it's a rough patch.
For you.
You got through. Yeah. No.
Wasn't rough for me.
We
I
got
came
through
into
it
the show. We got through it?
We did.
How do you know?
because we're here.
You got through it, baby.
Well, we're here.
Okay.
We're rocking. When did you think I hated Kirk?
A month ago, he said.
It was maybe a little more than a month ago, but it changed pretty quickly. Like I thought there was a good strong week of just like
He can
Justin
hate
sounded
me.
so
It's just
miserable.
Justin's mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been.
He can bring something down, that's for sure. That is for sure. So you watched the movie with Clemmer yesterday?
I did.
The Phantom Menace?
Yes.
Wow, what theater?
The Regal Times Square.
How was it? When's the episode come up?
Oh, it's great. It's going to come out tonight.
Oh, good. Is it a YouTube or a podcast?
YouTube video.
YouTube video. Okay.
Yes.
How's Clemmer doing?
He's doing good. He's rocking and rolling. He's like the president there.
Oh, they love him.
They do love him. He's
What time was the
So he's back then.
What time was the show?
The show was at 3:30.
3:30. What time did you get home?
Got home at like 11 last night.
Oh, that's not too bad. So you taped it right after?
No, we haven't taped it yet because.
Oh, you're doing it together tonight.
Yes, we're gonna do it on StreamYard and then post it up.
I got you.
Because we went back there and there was no one that was able to
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It does become very.
Well, you're done. 6 o'clock, right?
Well, yeah.
Everyone's gone then.
They go in there.
Wouldn't you be able to do it? You don't know. You can't.
I'm not. I can't. I could, but I'm not going in there and I'm start touching stuff.
Yeah.
Who the
It's
fuck
not
is
a
this
welcoming
asshole?
atmosphere.
No.
No.
Everyone seemed to be pretty welcoming to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Caroline?
I didn't see Caroline, but at one point I needed the Wi-Fi password, and Tommy's like, "Justin, I just shared it with your computer," and I was like, "Thank you, Tommy."
Nice guy. He's a very nice guy.
Wow.
There you go. Okay.
But
Nice.
good.
So that's up tonight.
Yes, it was going to be a surprise, but Jeff fucking had to do the thing where he's like, "Hey, Kirk." Well,
I mean, what a wonderful surprise that would have been.
It would have been funny. People would have been like, "Oh."
The Star Wars thing was dreadful, right? I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, it was just us watching it. It was a long.
The weight loss thing is over, right?
No.
Whitney texted. We were texting this weekend, right?
Did not look good.
Yeah, we can just stop that, right?
No.
It's still interesting to see where they end up.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I suppose. Congratulations to Whitney, by the way. He's a new son.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Congratulations.
Will he be at work on Thursday on Name Show?
I think so. I suspect so.
That's
I don't
a
know. Yeah, absolutely. What else?
Will he bring his kid in here? You've always talked about wanting a kid in
Yeah,
here.
you can babysit the kid. Yeah, I could see that. What?
That's Justin. Bring the kid.
He's a friend of mine in real life, though, too, Justin. So we have to wait.
Settle down.
Yeah, that's. you
That's
gotta-
why I always took it from Whitney. Like I didn't talk back
Because you're a friend of
real
mine.
life friends.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So yeah, who's the line? So Mutt. Okay. All right. What else?
Speaking of some of the Star Wars stuff, you see this of Mark Hamill at the White House?
Yeah, that was rough. I don't know why they do stuff like that. I don't really get it. I never understand that. It doesn't work.
He's a good Twitter follower here.
Oh God,
He's the worst on
dreadful. I had to mute him years ago.
Because I was invited to the Carter White House and I came, and then I came to the Obama White House, but I never was invited into the Oval Office, and it was a large gathering. So this one was really extra special.
All right, sir.
So yes,
Invite him. Bring up Star Wars too, sir.
Well, I called him Mr. President. He said, "You can call me Joe," and I said, "Can I call you Joby-Wan Kenobi?"
Jesus,
That is tough.
Is he drunk? Did something happen to him physically? Is he drunk or what's his?
Mark Hamill or the president?
Mark Hamill.
I don't think he's
I
drunk.
think he's been weird.
You ever recover from getting mauled by that guy in The Empire Strikes Back, Justin? You know the thing, the thing he winds up killing. He's upside down. He gets a lightsaber at the beginning of the movie.
yeah.
They didn't write that in the movie, What
do you mean?
Because in real life, he had a car accident that got that scar on his face in between the first and second movie. That's why that's in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I should have been hanging out with you guys on Saturday.
Oh, that would have been great. We did dedicate episode 5 to your father.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very sweet.
That's good. It did very well this weekend at the box office. The Phantom Menace, rather.
15 million.
Huh?
Did 15 million, I saw.
Worldwide.
Good for them.
8 million US, yeah. Fall Guy underperformed this weekend.
I want to see that.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised underperformed, though, because, I was texting with one of my BO boyfriends, Pat, and, what is it? Is it a romance? Is it an action movie? Is it a comedy? They didn't really nail that. And nobody cares about the fucking Fall Guy.
I didn't know. Is it based on the show?
Yeah, not really. Kind of, but not really.
Okay.
I don't know why they did that. The Fall Guy is not whatever, the Dukes of Hazzard or something.
Right.
It's not a known show. I know because it was around when I was a kid, but nobody knows that show.
I only know because there's been talk of rebooting it forever.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what it is.
Forever, yeah. So, I don't know. Ryan Gosling, I don't think is a movie star on his own yet. Not yet.
yes,
Got to be in the right
he's
property.
been around for a while.
I know. Got to be in the right property.
You said Zendaya is.
Challengers opened. Less, but given the budget open. But again, that's I think people were titillated by that, I think. I don't know if, other than Leo, I don't think, I've said this before, I don't know if there are any movie stars left.
Not really.
Probably
On
not.
their own. You put them in A Few Good Men that makes $150 million back then, which is $300 million today.
Like The Rock?
No, he's had a shitload of bombs.
Oh, Black Adam was not great.
Terrible.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah, but sort of. But Mission Impossible bombed, and he's still he's an old movie star.
But isn't Didn't Mission Impossible, wasn't it? I saw that it was like the highest grossing Mission Impossible movie yet, and they were still calling it a bomb.
I don't believe that's accurate.
Will Smith right now, if you put him in something?
I don't know. King Richard made $12 million.
Was it in theaters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the slap too. I mean, I don't know if that.
That's what I'm asking. I'm wondering if that helps.
Bad Boys 4 opens up in a few months. I mean, is anybody excited for that?
Oh, Bad Boys is great.
The fourth one? Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Someone is.
We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah.
It's going to be Bad Boys and Unfrosted on my list of top movies of 2024.
What
Can't
else?
wait for the Justins next year.
Oh, that's right. Jesus Christ. What else?
Christy Nome, who we had talked about, with shooting her
What's
dog.
your take on that, Dave? You've been known to assault your dog before.
My dog was assaulted yesterday. Actually.
What? What happened?
Yeah, a little incident at the vet, which I was not happy about.
Your dog was assaulted at the vet's office?
No, the vet was cut. Oh, no, not the vet. The groomer. I'm sorry.
Okay,
The
sure.
groomer sliced her ear, like literally at the flap where the skin
Really?
like, meets by accident.
I hope so.
So she didn't charge me for the grooming, so saved the $130.
Nice.
And then she said, if you take her to the vet, which obviously
pay the
I'm
bill.
going to, she'll pay the bill. Which I'm
Wow.
like, okay. All right.
So real injury, like a legitimate
Legit injury.
Oof.
Yeah, so I got to take her to the vet later.
Was the dog whimpering or no?
No, the dog was fine. It's
Okay.
a tough dog.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think Christy Nome shooting this dog?
Shoot a dog if you got to shoot a dog.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm actually not opposed to that.
Well said.
Well, she's saying that Biden's dog should suffer a similar fate.
Really? Oh, wait, by her, this dog's bit like 90 people, right?
Yeah, I think it's like 13.
Commander?
Maybe?
Yeah, is it bit like 15 fucking like
of
Secret
people.
Service agents?
It's a lot.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That's basically it. That she just came out.
Oh,
and
they
said
sounded
that.
it. Okay.
No, there wasn't really anything to it. She was just saying it though.
Ah, okay. What else?
I do have sound of the New York governor talking about the Bronx.
Okay.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know.
They
these
don't?
things.
Not great.
And I want to look up to all of them.
What race is this person?
She appears to be white.
Oh, that's not good.
I just like the idea of a kid in the Bronx at like a Yankees game looking up at the scoreboard. Like, what the fuck is
What
that?
is going on there?
How did they do that?
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. How much heat is this person getting?
Libs of TikTok tweeted it out, or whatever, but it's not real. Like
We're in that portion of the show, Mike, where they're doing Christine Nome and Libs of TikTok stuff. I don't know why, but we wind up here every time. It's Bubba's birthday today?
It is Bubba's birthday. How the fuck did
That's
you
on
know
the
that?
list.
I just saw somebody tweet out hashtag happy birthday,
Oh,
Bubba.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
How old?
85.
Oh, man.
Kirk Minahan guaranteed this is his last birthday.
Knock, knock, knock.
Guarantee. Yep.
That's not true.
Guarantee. Where is he right now?
He's at his house.
Okay. He'll be 6 feet under that house
No, he
a
won't.
year from today.
Is he sitting down in a recliner?
He won't. No, he was actually out this morning gardening.
All right, good.
Oh,
Gotta get
that's
him out.
tough.
Get him out and active.
It'll be tough on
Yeah.
your heart.
Get
You
him
know?
active.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's the no. What's not good? That he's out being active.
It's not good. This is last year.
It's not his last year. He's got
October 28th,
October 28th.
Death Day.
Damn,
Yep.
that sucks.
I just saw it.
Mark your calendar.
You'd rather be
Yep.
prepared for it, though, right?
Yeah. Wouldn't you rather know? Wouldn't Bubba rather know at this point?
no.
At 85, get his affairs in order?
Well, that could
You
be.
can go out like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. You know, get his
Exactly.
hair cut and a
Yeah,
shave.
right. Yeah, make a whole day of a nice meal. What would his last meal be?
What would his last meal be? Probably just a steak.
Yeah. One more coffee with the guys.
Meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Then call it a day.
No, it's not calling it a day.
You think it'll be 130? It's 85. It's a good run.
105 is a better
He
run.
doesn't want. He
I don't agree with
nobody
that.
wants
No,
to
I really don't agree with that.
5.
Okay,
Just
well,
because you're a baby, you don't need this guy to be 105 years old. Jesus Christ, the poor
he's
bastard.
fine. If he's as
Think if he was 103?
85 is a
Yes.
sweet spot. If he's still gardening, like,
Justin, please let me
Yeah,
die.
yeah, he wanted to go, but he doesn't want. I don't even know why we're talking about this. I mean,
well, ask him if he wants to go. Have
To
him
me,
go
every
with
day
you.
over.
You want me to come home today and be like, "Hey, my boss thinks you're going to die this year. Any chance you want that to happen?"
Well, why would you put that on Kirk?
You
Yeah,
might
really.
you might have an honest moment with him.
Yeah, every day over 80 to me is free money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. It could be fucking miserable.
Well, I'm saying if everything's good.
If he's 85 and gardening,
It's
he's
honestly like
okay.
selfish in the way that he's still alive.
No, it's not.
It is to everyone. He's probably a burden.
It's not a burden.
Bubba the
leading
burden,
you
they
on
call him. Yeah.
emotionally.
Yeah, burden Bubba. You've told me privately he's a burden.
I've not said that.
Okay, fine. I guess I'm lying about that like Jeff Lowe, right?
Lion Kirk.
What are you doing for Bubba's birthday?
I don't know yet. Maybe we'll take him out to dinner.
This guy's your hero. He says you're most. And you don't.
But he doesn't like to like he wouldn't even mention it's his birthday.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I would hope not. He's 85.
Does
That's
he have any?
6.
Does he have any assets that you might take over or no?
What do you mean assets?
You get the house?
Yeah, cars or like
no.
vintage cars
That
or
would go
anything
to
like that?
my father and my aunt.
So he has an estate plan already worked out and everything.
Yep.
All right, so he's got it all together. He knows it, just Justin doesn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw this, unfortunately, my parents.
Aware.
At the end, I guarantee he smells like death.
Think?
Yeah, there's just a whiff of death around Bubba right now.
There's definitely not. He's a lively man.
I'm sure he is gardening away, but he's probably gardening like almost like psychologically digging his own grave.
Oh, I get it.
When he's doing that,
Nope.
you know?
Like perfectly 6 inches.
Yes,
6
yeah,
feet.
just kind of doing the whole thing, and maybe he lies in it for a minute, looks around, gets up.
He's always hitting Justin pillows for some
Yeah,
reason.
right. Yeah, the guy's probably got the worst health, and Justin's probably keeping him alive himself. Like, oh, he's great. No, Bubba's great.
Bubba's the man.
Was he just in the hospital like last week?
He goes in the hospital here and there, but he just got a pacemaker put in. He's good.
Oh man,
it's just such a waste of money at this point.
Praying for the sweet relief.
I mean, really, God, it's true. It's like having a dog who's 30. What are you paying for surgery for this
Really
thing?
not.
I mean, Jesus, Justin, I don't know. Well, you see his buddies tonight for his coffee.
It's Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Tuesday scratch night.
Oh, is that right?
Scratch night. They all chip in $5.
Nice.
Then he could leave you something.
There you go. Maybe he hits. Yeah. Maybe it happens. What do you do for a living? Did I ask you this?
He was a Metropolitan Police officer.
He was an officer. Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
he was a state trooper when they dissolved the Mets.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's lived quite the life.
You're Derek Chauvin.
You know, even you
Talking about him in past tense.
Yeah.
Yep. We're already there.
I said he's lived.
Yeah.
He
It's
lived.
past
Yep.
tense.
Yeah, he lived a good life. You said.
Trust
Yeah,
the
it's
two
past-
people who called you out on it.
Will you do the eulogy for him?
No, I'm like, Kirk, you don't understand. Like, I will be a fucking wreck. And you're going to be like, oh, I don't
Yeah,
care about
you're
grandparents
overplaying
dying.
that. Yeah, like I'm sure you'll be a wreck.
Justin,
But-
it's
Yeah,
a circle of life.
I guess. Well,
You're acting like you won't understand.
The
I
man,
really won't.
it's not a child dying.
Well,
He's 85.
Yep. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you. It's not like a good thing. I know it's not reasonable.
The guy's on death's door.
No, he's not.
He's got hours left.
Kirk, that's not true.
I just got a text from your dad. He died an hour ago.
My dad does not text you.
It's like Marlon Brando with the Godfather. He died in the garden.
My
That was
dad
it.
does not text you.
My dad does
How
not.
do you know
text-
that?
You would tell me.
Maybe you wouldn't.
So this guy's got no shot.
Imagine he died yesterday sitting there watching a movie, a Star Wars movie with Clemmer. The guy dies. He needs you.
That would suck, huh?
Oh, that'd be rough. Sitting there eating popcorn with Clemmer. How was Clemmer? How was his mood?
Oh, he was great.
Yeah.
Good.
I knew we were in for a good time as soon as the he goes.
He was all
He
happy.
fist bumped. I was like, oh yeah, this is my guy.
So you saw the movie Saturday and then yesterday.
I did, yes, early morning.
What'd you think, Coleman? You were there the whole time.
Oh, the last three were a draw. Like it was.
That's a tough day.
It was at that point. I didn't even know what was up or down anymore. It was just pain, endless pain. Those movies suck.
The
Last Jedi is horrendous.
This is something nobody was calling for. This you guys did this to yourselves. You beat it yourselves up.
And we just thought of doing
I was there
something.
for support.
Yeah. Okay.
I always enjoy that. Just they did this thing for 24 hours. Yeah, just something no one really gave a shit about.
it's just like you're lighting yourselves on fire for no reason.
It did numbers.
Did it do well?
It did decent
I
numbers.
just got about like a little over 1,000. So.
You had 49 of the chicken wings or whatever it was. No?
Chicken nuggets, yeah.
You didn't have 50?
No,
Why not?
because the chat
Doing
was,
some bit.
the chat was
Doing
telling
some
me
bit.
Just whole life is a
Go
bit.
all the way to
Yeah, it's
49.
fun.
Let us all down. It was lame.
Jesus.
I was ready to leave at that point.
Where will the mercy meal be after Bubba dies? Where are we going? I'll be there, so Mike and I will be there for support.
Absolutely.
I would hug you at that.
You will not hug me.
I will. Kirk, I'll be in such a mess.
I'll kick
be
the
like,
fucking casket over.
Kirk, I'll be like, oh, comfort.
No, hug
comfort,
Mike. That's
Kirky
what Mike's,
comfort.
that's what Mike's there for.
Kirky
I'll give you a
comfort.
hug, buddy.
Mike will hug you.
Oh, you're gonna fire me. I'm gonna be like, you don't understand how much you've meant.
You been fucking this guy? Like, what? I don't understand. He's your grandfather, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did he raise you?
No,
That's
but
the
he was,
odd thing is you have a close relationship with your father. Also, it's
I
not
do,
like he's
yes.
replacing.
I have a close relationship with most of my family.
I'm just saying. It seems more like this man is a father figure to you, Bubba.
He's like he is a father figure to me. He's not the father figure. I do.
Okay.
Right.
All right. What else?
The big match tonight
Mm-hmm.
on the dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Oh, we're tonight, right? I was thinking tonight. Yes. Me and did you talk to Clemmer about that or no?
I did not.
It's me and Brandon against Clemmer and Frank in 80s and 90s trivia. All-Star Week
interesting.
starts
Nice.
tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was
How
a
did
good
Frank get it in the mix on that 80s and 90s?
one. That's his milieu.
Is it?
Yeah,
How old
yeah.
a guy's Frank?
I think he's 40.
Oh, I didn't know.
44, 45?
Okay. 32. No.
He's younger than me. I know that, but I don't think he's.
I honestly thought he was like in his 30s.
Actually, he's a November 13th, 1975.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go. He's my He's a year younger than me.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
So yeah, yeah. So it was fun. All-Star Week. So yeah, go watch that. Yep, we're reporting that tomorrow. Who's in this week?
Tomorrow is John and Warren and Mutt. Thursday is Danny, and I'm working on one other person, waiting for them to get back to me.
We might have a return of a, I don't want to say former star, but guy who shined bright, left the world.
Who?
What's his
Max.
name? Max.
What's his name?
Oh,
Who's that?
Martini guy, right?
Oh, that was
Taco
you, right?
Martini? Yeah.
Yes.
That was you. Okay. All right.
He's
okay.
the rich. He's the
Nice
rich
guy.
guy.
Yeah, I liked
I
him.
wondered where he went.
Yeah. Okay.
And
You
then-
did?
Yeah.
When was the last time you wondered that? You don't ever wonder. What are you wondering things?
I did think. Maybe did Montante bring him up or something? I
Maybe.
forget. Yeah.
Damn, I thought they loved him. I think.
He
and
was an
then
interesting guy.
Friday is
Mike and Gilroy.
Mike and Gilroy.
Oh, wow.
Oh Jesus, God.
Thought Mike would be a good
All
pairing
right.
with that.
Nice.
Boy, Mike's got some tough assignments lately. Jesus. Patch. Oh, that's a reunion, Mike.
It sure is.
Wow.
WEI late night.
I'll get out of the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll let you guys just do it like you used to do it. Does Gilroy listen to the show?
I think so.
Okay. Got a good vetting process. We'll find out.
I mean, he's putting stuff up on the network.
Mike has gotten some texts from people who used to appear on the show.
On this show?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I got a message from Steve from Is that where you're from?
Yes.
Yeah.
We all did.
I didn't. What's your take on that, Dave? The Steve from Gloucester of it
Just
all?
a weird up and down roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
But that's his mentality. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
What'd you get, Mike?
It was a screenshot, which are always tough for me, but I can assume the context.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, pass this along to Justin and Coleman, but also wanted to let you know Jeff T. Lowe is a liar.
Ooh. Oh, Justin. See, another guy thinks Jeff's a liar. Right?
Yeah, he does lie.
And it was, I think, a message of Jeff being like, Steve was like, I did not tell anyone at Portland. And Jeff was like, I don't really know if you did. I was just fucking around.
Steve sent, I 1,000% didn't say anything, but I'm down on myself that I bought Mutt non-alcoholic drinks. I don't know why he'd be down on himself for that.
We've moved on. Like, there's nothing left to say about Steve. I wish him well. Like, I literally found him boring at the end of his last run. I feel like we had pretty much gotten every drip
Sucked
we could
that
out.
tit dry.
Yeah, there wasn't much left. I don't think. So Mutt and John Warren tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Mutt, I can't oversell bad that Kentucky Derby performance was. He got nothing right. Nothing.
It's tough.
That's very
It's a
difficult.
hard business.
Yeah, it certainly is.
I guess so.
He did make so many picks, though.
So many.
Also has endless time to research.
Yeah, all right, it's his job. He claims it's his job. True, but he's right.
I like Petty Coleman at times.
Yeah.
Just speaking truths.
That's true. What else, Justin?
Bernard Hill died.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, I'm really scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Evidently.
Who's that?
He was in Titanic.
Oh, okay.
He was the captain in Titanic, and he was the king of Rohan.
Oh, nice.
That's true. Yeah. The only actor to star in 2 films that won 11 Academy Awards.
Yeah, and he's dead.
He died. Good life, but he died. Be cool for Bubba to meet him today.
Let's see him though.
Bubba's chugging along.
How old will Bubba be when he dies? Honestly, if you had to guess.
93.
That was a good run.
If he dies today, you'd kind of have to laugh, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
Like a Joker laugh as I'm like tasting the oil on the gun.
Well, like, what are the odds?
If you got home and your dad was like, "Look, I don't want to tell you during work, but Bubba died in his garden," you wouldn't be like, "Wow, that's kind of ironic." Kirk said that
that's
was gonna
crazy.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do.
You find no humor in that?
I don't know. I don't think I'd find humor in it.
Jeez.
Irony, something.
Something.
Vegetable garden?
No, it's just a flower garden.
Oh, that's nice.
He goes out there and he says he talks to his wife.
Oh.
It's nice.
That's a depressing image.
How long has she been dead for?
She died when I was 17, so about 10 years ago.
Long run then.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 27.
That's all you are? Jesus. I think you're older. I don't know why.
Why do you think I'm?
So you've been around the show the whole time, probably is why I think that. I guess.
I've
I
been
don't
around
know.
since I was 23, I think.
Yeah.
Just a boy.
What's going on with you, Dave? What else you got going on? Anything?
Same
Nothing.
old, same old.
Nothing.
Same old.
Okay. What's going on with you, Mike, at blindmike.net?
Yeah, same. At a show yesterday, we had the great David Collins on. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the next couple Why You Laughings are Chris Rock, Bring the Pain, and Saturday Night Live's Weekend, the history of Weekend Update.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
As I was watching Unfrosted, I was like, this is one I feel like Kirk would want to be on.
Yeah, you have to do that at some point.
Yeah.
Both those, I guess, this weekend. What's that,
You
Justin?
gotta be careful with doing Netflix clips though, because
That's the thing. They'll
Oh, is
take
that
it
right?
down.
Like,
It would have to be a bonus episode.
Today, if we played like clips from the movie, it would just
It's taken down immediately.
The whole episode?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You,
pretty
right
good
away,
about it,
sometimes you can dispute it and say it's news, or like with me, I say it's like documentary style or something like that.
So when you do that, I obviously don't know. Like, who are you doing that to?
YouTube.
They'll send you a message or something?
They'll
do,
be like, "Hey,
It's a
this video is
standard-
blocked."
Yeah.
do you communicate with a person or is it just
I don't think so. No.
Eventually, you can if you have like I think maybe Barstool has like a person.
They do.
Because
Oh, yeah, that's true. I knew
when
that.
when Surviving Barstool happened, they said like they were in
Right.
contact with a YouTube person.
Right.
But yeah, they just take it down, and then it could take like up to a week to fight it.
That's crazy. But why doesn't Netflix just super against it?
Yeah.
Well, they just don't want like.
Well, so there's an algorithm that automatically takes it down.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, usually I'll get it back up because we'll play like Netflix clips and stuff. Usually we'll get it back up. It's just demonetized.
Ah.
But you can play the audio of it.
Yes.
Usually not get.
Even then, it's still demonetized.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes then it still gets taken down.
Yeah.
Huh. Strange. I guess, what's their reasoning, Netflix reasoning? Because you have to pay for it? And you have to pay, well, I guess. Yeah.
Well, they would think like, oh, like the Kirk Minahan show was just playing Unfrosted on the show, so people were watching.
Ah,
Unfrosted.
gotcha. But if we played the Nikki Glazer joke, they would take it down?
Yeah, probably.
From the show?
Probably.
Oh, really?
Definitely demonetized. Yeah.
That's crazy. But yet, you can do it on the radio.
I don't know. If
Yeah.
that's true.
What,
Well,
you don't
I
think it's
saw-
true?
Because I think that's
Greg Hill shows.
classified.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's happening.
I think it's classified under fair use. It's just the algorithm catches.
But
that
I'm
shit
telling you
and
what
then-
happens. I'm not saying I get
Yeah.
arrested
No,
afterwards.
yeah, yeah,
like,
What are you saying, Colin?
I'm pretty sure like Greg Hill show was playing it though. Like they had clips from.
on the radio, you can.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I
probably
guess
have a
so.
They have
deal
certain
with like I
rights.
know like
Yeah, right,
like
right, right.
Sirius probably has a deal with them where they can.
I'm sure they do. Huh. All right. Well, yeah. Why can't YouTube get a deal with Netflix? Two enormous companies.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just weird.
Probably because YouTube doesn't want to say, we're responsible for the Blind Mike project, you know?
I guess.
Or whatever.
And I guess they're always worried that they're, because I see this, like, people will try and put the entire thing on
Yeah.
YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the main thing I found is because I was talking about actually Kill Tony. I played a clip from theirs and it got taken down. And then Hackride told me that he did the same thing with a Barstool clip. And I tried to think of why, and then someone told me that there were channels putting like all of Barstool's stuff up or all of Kill Tony's
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Huh. I don't know. All right. Anything else, Coleman?
So I reached out to see if we could get Michael Richards on because he has a new book coming out.
Did I
And-
express interest in that?
No, but
Okay.
figured just gauge the interest, see if he was interested, and then I bring it up and see if you wanted him on.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this lady sends me back this other chick completely.
Oh.
And she's like, how about Jennifer Murphy? Defied cancel culture and made a movie off her viral song, I Want to Be Ninja.
I love that song. I know.
You do?
Yes.
Well, we can get it.
I want to be ninja.
Should we play that song? Are we allowed to play that song?
Yeah, I think that one you can play.
I just think Michael Richards will never talk about the thing, right?
No, probably
He's
not.
so-
That's what it seemed like.
He's
She's
also
like,
just so weird. He's like,
Oh, this is great. I can't believe this is getting played.
1, 2.
Jennifer Murphy beds. Is that?
This is a white woman, keep in mind.
Michael Richards is 74 now. Are there lyrics?
Yeah. It's tough that Michael.
I shut
There we
my
go.
Murphy bed, sat down to scratch my head. What could this day bring? It could be anything. I get the phone call, I gotta help them all. Go girl will save the day, child will not get away.
You're not gonna believe the voice she uses.
I think I have an idea.
He took off in my Jeep, that chow is such a creep. I gotta find a way to take down chow one day. He pulled a ninja move, it got me to be cool. You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want
This woman has a book?
no, she has a new movie based on this.
She has a movie based on the song?
I Want to Be Ninja, the movie.
We
This
just
got very big.
we just missed.
And she's
Oh, what'd you
interested.
say?
I want to be ninja. I want to chop chow down, take chow down to Chinatown.
Oh, okay.
So she got like canceled for this, kind of.
I started
She's a former beauty pageant contestant, according to the Wikipedia page.
I think she was a former apprentice candidate.
Miss Oregon.
Can I tell you, you might want her on. I don't know if her stance has changed over the years, but she will defend this to the teeth.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What's the point of this?
She wants to be ninja.
What's that, Mike? Was that Justin?
She's like performing this like at a hotel room.
You ever heard this, Dave?
No. I didn't hear this story that she got canceled over.
This is years ago.
And you guys, you know what? I might do it. I might be a ninja soon.
What the fuck?
She'd be a great guest.
Everyone's just like standing around.
She wants to be ninja.
The description for her was, I have someone with a new film dropping this week, and she's gorgeous.
Oh,
I was
great.
like,
Wow.
Well, let me see.
I think you should get her on.
But it's not like I have a problem with it, though. That's the thing. Like, what am I going to talk to her about? Like, that was kind of funny. How's the movie?
Yeah, let's see if there's a trailer.
I think it's her quest to be ninja, I assume.
Here it is. I want to be Ninja, the movie. This is real.
He did what? I'm on my way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She's.
Huh?
She like went into a phone booth and she.
Go Girl is going down.
That's from the song.
He's a billionaire villain.
This is
looks like porn.
This is Michael Richards' company, and he's like, Jesus.
You've heard the song. Over half
Oh, yeah, I got it. All right. Jesus. I will pass.
It's very exciting. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's sad that
Sure.
It's sad that that's who Michael Richards is being represented by.
Boy, one stand-up routine does fucking ruins everything.
Buy the movie now.
No laughing. What did Seinfeld say?
Stop laughing. It's not funny.
It's not funny. Not funny. What's that, Justin?
You can buy the movie now for $5.99. I kind of want to talk to her.
You should talk to her. Give her a call. She's on Mike's show. Buy my project.
I'd have her on.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
perfect, right? But I think she's like, what are you going to talk to her about? Do you think she wants to talk about this thing? Or she's making a movie about it, I guess so.
I think she very much wants to talk about it because I don't know how many other calls she's getting.
Gus just texted me, if Kirk doesn't want her, can I have her for Puff Puff Piece?
Yep. I'll Gus's.
Yep. But she wants to talk about the thing she's famous for, though.
That's true.
Well, that's what's great. That's the art of Puff Puff Piece.
That's true. Did Gus weigh in on the tire situation?
Let's see.
Call him up. Yeah. Are you gonna find out, Dave, or no?
Yeah, definitely.
He's gonna lie though, right?
Yeah.
I just can't believe it's been that long.
I like taking Ubers.
Oh, get ready for
Another
this.
Patreon was just announced too.
What's that?
Chris Castellani Patreon.
Oh, good.
Wow.
For $10, he'll sleep under your car.
Hello.
Have you heard these accusations thrown against you?
Yeah, I just shared a picture of my license.
What's
Gus. Please.
You shared a picture of your license?
You say you tweet out a picture of your license?
Yeah, just to show everyone my license is good.
Gus.
So what it is?
You don't have to do that.
Please delete that.
No,
So-
I blocked out all the personal
I
information.
got you.
So I'm not that
So why are you not spending money on tires or money on this other stuff? You can see why it doesn't make any sense.
So right now we only have really need for one car. So instead of having to pay insurance and everything else, we have the one car, and then everything else works out because like I get to bowling, I drive the other car down to bowling, and then that's it.
So the car's not insured.
The car's not insured, and then the registration expired, and I didn't want to give money to the state right now. But all I got to do is just put the new tire on.
Is
get
it
the
also
oil change,
parked on
and
your
then we'll be ready to
lawn?
go.
Because this is very white trash.
No,
It's not. I saw this in his driveway. It's in his driveway. I saw it. I
It's
saw
in
it.
the
I
driveway.
did see it in his driveway.
Gus, you tweeted this out, so this is fair to ask. This said this was issued April 25th, 2024.
Yeah.
So before April.
So I still could. I lost my license when I went to Minnesota on the first flight over. So I had to go like call and get a new license when I was in Minnesota.
Wait a minute, you physically lost your license?
I physically lost the license.
This is when
on
things
the
start
plane.
to. Gus.
Here goes.
You didn't mention that, did you?
No. You never told
No,
that story,
I
did you?
mentioned it in the chat. I think I mentioned it somewhere.
How would I know that?
Oh, you mentioned it in the chat.
I don't know.
This makes sense though. Insurance, you're running $200, $300 or something like that. Yeah.
You believe this?
I believe it. Yep, I believe it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. All checks
Why
out.
have the other car?
I don't know about the Minnesota losing his
Oh,
license.
no one believes
No,
that.
but why?
Oh, you can ask my wife on that one. I was.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I got ID'd at the Rainforest Cafe, and I had to be like,
All right. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye. There you go, Jesus Christ. Goes away on the trip. He goes to the Rainforest Cafe.
No kid.
No children.
I like that he's also drinking at the Rainforest.
Yeah, why? I mean, there's no worse place on earth than the Rainforest Cafe. But like, if you have kids,
where are those?
there used to be one in the Burlington Mall. When Kate was little, it's
Really?
been gone that long.
Yeah.
When Kate was little,
It's
was
so
that Justin?
over the top.
So yeah, it's no longer there.
You used to go to the one at the Burlington Mall?
I used to go there. My mom worked up there.
Oh, is that
I
right?
would go to work with her when I was like really young. We would always.
Yeah.
We used to have one in the Holy Mall called Kahunaville that I imagine is very similar.
Probably so. Who the hell would go? Is there a Rainforest Cafe in the Mall of America?
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, I could see
for
it
that
there.
type of
Yes.
mall, but there can't be more than 10 locations of the
Yes.
Forest Cafe anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe 15 around the
It was
country.
at downtown Disney when I went. And
There's also one in Animal Kingdom, and
Yep.
then
There you go.
Atlantic City too.
That's it?
There's probably
There's
a
like
couple
12.
more, yeah.
I actually
12,
recently
okay.
looked this up.
Why?
Because I
No, tell me the real answer.
I
Go
saw
ahead.
a YouTube video that said I ate at every single Rainforest Cafe in America, and I was like, well, how many of them are there?
You watched this whole video?
No, I just saw the title of it.
Oh, okay. The food there was always
Strange
terrible.
algorithm.
I was like, how many of
I
them?
only went once. I don't remember.
Yeah, like she loved it. We'd go. My mom would take it. The food
Weirdly-
always stunk.
Weirdly, I believe there are a couple in like the United Arab Emirates.
I can see that. Honestly, but again, like you go there, you bring your kids there. Gus is just strolling in there by himself, getting fucking hammered at the Rainforest Cafe.
Hogging the fucking video games.
Yeah,
There was
all right.
another thing I watched where there was a thing where it was like, oh, I got into a fight with the animals at the Rainforest Cafe. It's like a stupid clip or something.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Well, you wanted to know why I looked up how many Rainforest Cafes there were?
Well, you gave us an answer, and now you have another answer.
These were both the reasons.
Why are you watching these videos? You do work.
I
What
do
are you
work.
watching? The Rainforest Cafe videos?
Rainforest Cafe.
Well, hey, now we're talking about it. So
Yeah, it's work.
Yes. Who's their license at the airport? Or he lost it at the Rainforest Cafe? Is that what he's saying?
I'll tell you who didn't.
Yeah, right. Is that what he's saying? With the rain? Oh,
I
you
think
got
he went to go at the Rainforest. That's when he realized he lost his license.
Imagine being at the Rainforest Cafe.
How'd he get home? I don't know. He flew home without an ID.
That's what I was thinking, but
That's a good point.
unless he has his passport, but
I mean, come on.
You think he has a passport?
no.
He brought his
Doesn't have a
passport
car.
to Minnesota.
Yes, he just went to Mexico.
Yeah,
got
but he
married
brings
in
it with him to Minnesota if he brings your license?
I
No one's
don't
doing
know.
that.
I'm trying to.
I bring both when I travel.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
But does Gus?
If you're, yeah.
I doubt
If
it.
you're flying to like
My
South
passport's
Carolina?
like in my backpack. Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah.
Maybe he does. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just picture Gus pleading to the waiter at Rainforest Cafe, let him have a fucking drink. I swear to
Friday
God.
night, let's lock and load.
I swear to God, I'm 21 years old. Please let me have a fucking pina colada. And while he's talking in the middle, all of a sudden, like a monkey, just and a fucking kangaroo, and the mist comes up.
Oh, the mist was cool.
Yeah, Gus is like arguing away with the mist in his face.
Like,
Said he
Coneville really
lost
ripped
it.
this place off. It sounds
Oh, did they?
the
Yeah.
exact same.
So
What's
he
it?
lost it on the plane, had a temporary ID and his medical card.
How do you get a temporary ID?
What?
You can probably get a temporary ID online.
In Minnesota?
Oh, yeah.
There's
Just do it
something-
online.
I'm sure
yeah.
people have lost their
I guess,
license.
yeah, there's some system.
Yeah, there's some answer. I guess people lose it, but I mean, this guy can't do anything, but he can do that.
Interesting.
All right, I guess. I don't know.
tires, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he wants to save some dough. I guess that makes
That
sense.
makes sense. That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
But if you're spending $150 Ubering places,
That is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
That is probably dumb.
Maybe that's a rare expense. Like, it would only be to come here, you know?
I guess.
He's not
I don't
Ubering that much.
like. What's he doing today? It's not like he wasn't home, right?
No, he was out and about, it sounded like.
What's he doing?
with the dogs.
Huh?
He's with the dogs.
That's the other thing. Think of the expense of those 3 dogs. 2 dogs or 3 dogs?
3.
Think of the expense of that.
Well, last time I came over, he said he was just about to take him to the groomers, which is $130.
So that's $400 right there. $400 food for those 3 dogs. They're
Depends where you
huge.
go, but yeah.
That's why you don't
yeah,
pay your
100
car
bucks at
insurance.
least.
I guess, but I mean, that's a real expense.
Yep.
You texting him right now, Coleman?
I'm trying to think of this timeline with him though, because if it was issued April 24th,
25th,
and he was in,
That was like right around when he was in, right?
yeah. I don't know if that would line up with
I wouldn't worry, but he's lying.
Well,
what are you doing? He's lying.
It's fair.
It's innocent. He means well, but he's not telling the truth. For some reason, just because his dad he feels like he has to lie.
Yeah, it's entertaining lies.
It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
I don't really understand it.
Right.
Keeps us interested.
I suppose it's who he is. Elevates every morning with Tommy John's Second Skin underwear. What you put in your pants can make or break your day. And the luxurious support of Second Skin guarantees everything goes smoothly. I have my Tommy John on right now. When you wear a Tommy John, you're much more comfortable, so you can do everything better. Over 20 million pairs sold, thousands of 5-star reviews. Guys everywhere love their Tommy John. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Save 25%, 25, for a limited time at TommyJohn.com/Kirk. Shop Tommy John's Friend and Family sale right now. 25% off site-wide at TommyJohn.com/KIRK. TommyJohn.com/KIRK. Why are you standing up, Justin?
Just stretching my arm. When I sit on the chair, since it's broken, like a little piece jabs into my leg.
Just get a new chair.
I just haven't had the chance to.
What are you talking about? Just go get one after the show. Just bill it to the whatever. You're done. Get yourself a nice chair.
Kind of like the broken chair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Justin thing.
It's a bit, right?
He'll sit in that broken chair till it collapses.
Right. It pays off for nothing. There's no payoff. Nobody cares. It's not funny.
This is the payoff.
One day there'll be a new chair.
Right. Yeah. Why? You got a new chair today.
Chairs are
Congratulations.
expensive. I looked at them. They're like $200.
Go to Staples.
Yep, $200.
Really?
For this chair?
Yep. That chair
Really?
might be like $300.
Really?
Yeah, probably $200.
Really?
Oh, everything's expensive now, I guess. I don't know.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks a lot, bud.
Oh, shit.
Damn straight, brother.
Yeah, you're right, Colin. All right. Tonight is your thing with Clemmer?
Yes.
Okay. What time do we have in the air now?
Probably like 6 or 7.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
What was Coleman's very rich kid take before the show?
Oh, this.
Something about police.
The Boston police
visited
visited this kid on his 25th birthday.
I saw that. That was nice.
That was stupid.
He's like,
Coleman goes wasting taxpayers' money.
resources.
It is.
That's such a rich white
That's
kid
such a
take.
fucking stupid take.
It is, though.
What are you going to do otherwise?
Pay your fucking salary. You
Whenever
fucking help him read
I
those.
did or other people called 911 as a kid, the cops would show up and be like, "You can't be doing that. Like, there's other people that
What's
have
the story about this kid, the
emergencies."
25-year-old?
He probably has some problem or something. He didn't have anyone to celebrate his birthday
Yeah,
with.
you can understand that.
I did kind of celebrate alone this
Bubba
year.
Colin.
Yeah.
That's not me.
But
Let me see
I'm
the
not
story.
out
Will
here
you have
calling the cops because I'm lonely. I took it like a man. Just sat there in silence. That's what
like
this
a
kid
man,
should have
huh?
done.
He's obviously
Sure did.
deranged.
The kid's probably dying, and Coleman's freaking.
I don't give a fuck if he's dying though. Like there's no need to call the cops to
Guys were
waste.
probably just on patrol, just like driving around looking for things.
We have the sound?
No, yes.
I mean, by the way, I'm trying my best. I actually agree with Coleman on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Rich kid take.
it's not even that. It's like
It's harmless.
it's fine, but like, if I'm a cop, I'd be like, no.
Well, obviously they had time.
Yeah. I'm not offended by it, but I'm like, this guy's calling the police because he needs to hang out with people on his birthday.
They weren't getting dispatches like there's a murder on 7th Street. And they're like, hold on.
The police just did a make-a-wish. That's all they did.
He's 25.
Yeah, they did a make-a-wish.
That's
for
what
the
I'm,
kid.
yeah, like he probably has some problem, but like
Yeah, so do I. I'm not calling the cops on my birthday.
Well, sure, the kid's a loser. I mean,
An emergency birthday call last night in East Boston.
Hey, we're happy that you.
Hold on, time out. If this kid has like Down syndrome or something, I disavow. Just to be clear.
he definitely has a problem.
Just to be clear. Just to be clear.
it's a
What's that,
perfectly
Justin?
normal guy.
We'll let him talk.
All right, go ahead.
That's a big number.
2 Boston police officers showed up at a home after a man called 911 asking if someone could wish him a happy birthday.
We didn't believe it at first. We kind of thought it was a joke. So once we verified it actually was his birthday, we said, well,
I think it's by these guys.
So everyone deserves to feel special on that one day.
Before arriving, the officers picked up some muffins and candles.
On our way there, we decided, you can't show up to someone's house.
Muffin is not a
empty-handed.
choice.
My mother raised me right.
That is weird.
She would've
God
killed me
forbid they
if I
spend
did it.
more money. Full cake.
They build it.
Body
Don't
camera
worry, Colin. We're
capturing
paying
the
for
sweet
that.
moments once
exactly
the officers
where I
stepped
am.
up to the door.
We tried to light you candles, man, but the wind blew them out for you.
The young man then invites the officers inside to ask some tough questions.
How old are you? Oh, we're old, man. We're about 40. He's a little younger than me. I'm about to be 30.
The 2 officers then belt out
I
happy
suspect
birthday.
I know why the cops came.
Happy birthday to you.
The song and the simple act of kindness making this man's birthday
It's a
one
nice
for
gesture.
the books.
Get the deal. If you're the guest, Justin, what's going on with this kid, this guy?
You gonna be all right? You good?
Yeah,
Sure?
great.
You need anything else?
Nothing.
All right.
This is more than I can ask for.
Now he's crying and hugging them.
Does he have Down syndrome?
Yes, he's
he's
special
got something
needs.
wrong with him.
Oh. He should do this. Why is he with his parents?
Meanwhile, Coleman's like, pussy.
It's a fucking 20.
Wasted taxpayer dollars.
He's not of.
You're
he's not
welcome
of
for the
sound
muffin,
mind.
retard.
I don't care.
Why was he just watching wrestling? Well, I didn't realize. I disavow he had Down syndrome. Coleman, did you know that?
Yeah, but
He's seen this.
I disavow.
Yes.
What's wrong with you, Coleman?
I think regardless.
The guy has Down syndrome.
Okay,
Does he have Down
great.
syndrome? Just I don't want.
Coleman thinks it's like Cullinane. Like, hey, it's my birthday today. Hey, Popeye.
What's the difference? What's that?
He definitely has something.
Okay, I mean, Coleman, come
That's
on.
fine. Sure, that's fine. But it's still a waste of money to be going out.
Yeah, it's a waste of
The 6 cents they spent on gas there, $1.10.
Also, the amount of times the cops have showed up to yell at kids, like, don't call
You
the cops.
anti-cop?
No, I'm pro-cop.
No,
I'm
he's
saying
like
that
he's
these
rich
are...
white kid anti-cop.
I'm a rich
gotcha.
white kid, and I think they should be able to do that
You
for a
just
kid.
said you were against it.
That's what I'm saying. I disavow. He has Down syndrome.
Exactly, but
Yeah,
Coleman,
no, I'm staying on this. This is stupid.
Well, if he calls 911, don't they have to show
pointing
up
at the kid.
anyway? Or do they not have to do that anymore?
if you call 911,
The kid was white, right?
yes.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah,
Thank
right.
God.
Yeah. Maybe he's black. Forget it. They're gonna
Sure.
bring it out.
That's just
Sure.
good PR for police.
Oh, you think that was a plant?
Well, either way, it's just good PR for police.
God forbid police show that they're human.
What do you mean?
I mean, the entire world hates police, and God forbid they
Well, I think that's definitely lessened over the last 4 years, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, no,
Yes.
the
I think
the
this
college
was more
campus.
like-
No. I'm saying I think we're coming a little more normalcy now than we were 4 years ago, for sure.
Yeah, it goes in circles.
But that'll
give it,
happen
Give it a
again. Yeah.
year,
Of course it
and
will.
people will be
Pop up.
crying about how we need to dismantle the police department.
Look, it stinks. George Floyd would be doing tremendous things right now in the community if he was still alive. There's no question. There's no. I'm a George Floyd guy, right, Coleman?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fentanyl addict.
The fuck. So this poor kid, this 25-year-old, happy birthday to him, by the way.
Yeah, happy birthday, bud.
Like he's got, and he just probably likes police officers. He's lonely, and you think, what in your mind, what should the police officer do if that guy calls?
To be honest, I think this was like a mental like check-in.
Okay.
Like this guy's like, I'm all alone on my birthday. No one's here, and they're like, maybe we should kind of,
So
make
what's your
sure he's
issue?
doing all
What's your
right.
issue?
So do you think they were worried he was going to hurt himself?
Maybe.
So they were so worried that he was going to hurt himself. They said, "Hey, let's stop and get some muffins and candles." Right?
He's hanging. Like, boy, I feel silly.
Where are the candles?
Yeah, I feel silly for the muffins now.
That's what Farwell was doing, Dave.
Yeah.
Like, what? Coleman was like, this guy's going to kill himself. Oh, okay.
Sandra, happy birthday.
Where are all the muffins in? Do you see a flaw in that argument, Coleman?
No, I still think this is a complete waste of time and money.
What do you think it costs?
So harmless.
As a taxpayer, I'm a taxpayer. I pay a tremendous amount of taxes. What do you think that call cost me as a taxpayer? The gas?
$100.
No, cost you
What are you,
zero.
$100?
They're not taking a break from doing something else. They were probably in the area.
I don't know.
They have
I mean,
to
you
check.
don't know.
Somebody
I saw
called
it-
911. They have to check the
I think it's
location.
weird. Yeah, A, that's correct. And B, I still think it's weird they got muffins. Why don't you just get a cake?
Yeah, muffins is weird.
Why don't you get
Or
cookies?
The cake is over the top.
Well, that's
Like,
the
they
thing.
are-
They're probably
cupcake-
they're probably
cupcake
taking muffins from the snack room or
A cupcake
whatever.
is a natural.
And they're
Snack
writing it-
room?
Yeah, like at the police station.
Oh,
They're
maybe it was
probably
early. Maybe it
Grabbing
was early.
muffins from there.
Oh, breakfast.
Writing
Yeah.
it off as like.
Don't you feel bad for this kid?
Writing it off.
Not really.
You don't feel bad for this kid?
25-year-old by
Just
himself.
fucking sit there and celebrate alone in the
Coleman
dark.
Coleman definitely bullied these kids in
Oh.
high school.
He has like mental issues. Though.
They couldn't get into
Justin, do we think he has Down syndrome or no?
I sent you a picture of him blowing out the candle if you would like to look at him.
Let me see.
Oh come on, that is a.
So what?
It's a damning photo.
Oh, Coleman, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
That's a weak cupcake, though, or cake, or whatever.
Muffin.
Yeah, that's weak. Oh, good for him.
Nope.
But Coleman wants him to be alone.
I do. It's
Smacking
25.
the plate out of his hand.
If there was some little kid, sure.
Hey,
He's
listen.
all alone on his
Do you
birthday.
understand? Do you understand?
Listen, I
people
went to the RMV. I pay my own stuff now.
Do you understand people who have mental disabilities like are younger?
Yes, of course.
Intellectually, he's not 25.
But that also means that he was physically
it's amazing. You're the same age as this kid.
a year younger.
You're 24.
You don't see me,
Let me
bitch.
get this kid on.
Yeah, can we get this guy
This
on?
kid's had all the breaks. The cops are giving him muffin. Coleman just wants a muffin.
That's all he wants.
I love a fucking muffin. Yeah.
Does this feel like a bit to you or no?
It's genuine. I was actually very annoyed at this last night.
Why?
It just seemed like completely unnecessary when there's other shit.
I hate
going
people.
on.
I hate men who celebrate their birthdays. That is true. But if you Cullinane to me as a birthday guy.
I'm not a birthday guy. Okay. No.
I thought it was the biggest day of your kid's year.
No, my kids are a fan of my birthday.
They make a big deal.
They know. Muffins like you wouldn't believe.
They go bananas.
What
nuts?
What would you like? What would you like? This kid, he's like young. He's like a kid.
Yeah.
Like think of it as like a 10-year-old if you're by yourself on your birthday with no friends. Does it make you feel bad?
So since he was 10, he's probably had to live through a couple of those. So now 15 years
He's
later,
mentally challenged. Coleman.
I still think
Coleman, if you were 10, you were 10 once, right?
Yes.
Okay. How would you feel if you were completely by yourself on your birthday? You had no friends, no family, nothing.
It would suck. For sure.
So think of this.
If
think
I
of
was
this kid
10
like this.
for 15 years in a row, do you think by the 15th time I'd be like, maybe
Coleman, he's mentally challenged. Do you understand?
Why isn't he learning?
I'm getting that. I fully get it. And yes, I feel bad for him that he is and that, he has to go through that. But there's no need to call the cops. There could be
He
other...
doesn't know any better.
He didn't mean to.
Oh, but guess what? Now that he learned that he can call the cops and they'll just show up and bring muffins, guess what he's going to keep doing?
Good. That's nice.
That's bullshit. No.
That would be nice of them to show up again next year, knowing what they know.
It's like that story, that viral story, the wrong Thanksgiving invitation, but the guy keeps showing up to the family.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, another...
It's not costing you a dime, Coleman.
Next
in
thing
your
you know,
tax money.
this kid's draining our economy on the fake muffin diet.
The cops definitely paid for it out of their own. Like they didn't.
Oh,
bill
no
that
shot.
to
No
Yeah,
shot.
well, that
That's
one I
the
don't know
expense
about.
report.
I can see that receipt going back, Justin. But you know what? As a taxpayer, I'm happy. If I know that's where my tax money's going, sure, a disabled kid with muffins.
You know how you know that they expense
I know
that?
Mississippi cops one time and gave a disabled guy almonds in the hotel room.
I brought them myself.
It was very sweet.
Sure you did.
That 911 call was kind of sad, but it was still fine.
They're all at the Pizza Hut, and I don't know how to get there.
Everyone else is at the gas station. That's a weird hill to die on, Coleman.
I really don't think so.
That's not even a rich boy thing. That's an asshole thing.
Yeah, it's
You could be a poor guy. That's
How did that enter? Because that's a random story to bring up. How did that enter? Oh, we were talking about the crazy woman who drove into Fenway Park.
Oh yeah. So Coleman thinks the cops would be like, "Look, we understand that happened. But this kid's got to finish his muffin first."
Yes. Get him over there.
I like Coleman at a sporting event when they let a kid with Down syndrome run for a touchdown, and Coleman's like, "A little defense, guys."
Right.
Jesus.
Agreed.
The kid who goes in at the
Teaching
end
on
of
the
the
sports
game,
really
high
bad.
school sports.
There was one of those
walks
kids.
out of the Special Olympics. This is bullshit.
No, there was one of those kids when we used to play basketball.
What do you mean,
growing
one
up.
of those kids?
Jesus. No, like a kid
douchebag.
No, a kid.
Oh,
who
an
had,
asshole, Justin. Though
A kid
this
who
might be
had
Coleman's worst moment.
This is bad.
This is
a
tough.
kid who had some disablement to him.
Disablement.
I guess I don't know. Mentally, he wasn't mentally challenged though. Like he was like had some
probably missing 2 legs or something.
No. I don't know what it was. He just had.
why are you
some,
I would never talk to him.
Yeah,
or-
I'm not. Let me finish the fucking
You're just
story.
weird.
He.
Yeah, it's funny when you
You
bent
let
over.
this guy walk all over one of your real life fucking friends.
Mutt lets him walk over him. Coleman's like, yeah, when I put a tennis racket up his ass, he didn't fucking say shit. Go ahead.
So he would come in late in the basketball games, and we would like kind of have to let him score.
Sure, like that kid famously, that kid made all those 3-pointers. Yeah.
I don't like that.
What's your name? Chris. Chris? I'm Frank.
Nice to meet you.
Israel. How old are you today? It's your birthday?
25.
Is it your birthday?
Time is money, gentlemen.
Exactly. But this is how you know they expensed it. They got the crazy candles. If they were paying out of their own pocket,
I happen to agree with you on that.
They would have just got the easy.
They did not expense
They
it.
did not
Yes,
expense.
100% they
They
did.
100%
You don't
did
get
not
wacky
expense
candles if you're paying
Which,
for it.
by
out
the
of
way,
pocket.
now they
That's an
probably
extra
should,
$2.
'cause it's great publicity.
Justin, I don't think he has Down syndrome.
Yeah, I don't think he has Down syndrome, but he's definitely.
It doesn't even matter anymore because Coleman hates people with Down syndrome
You're
anyway.
welcome,
We've just learned.
I have never said that once. I'm saying this specific scenario, I think the kid could.
You just said you don't like when certain people with mental disabilities, you have to let them
Yeah, this
score.
guy is obviously disabled.
No,
Coleman.
Dave.
Letting them
Disablement.
letting them score. I don't feel a need to do that. Also, cops showing up. These are. I like mentally disabled people. I have no.
What?
Yeah, we put up with Mike. I mean, you know.
This is just. We put up with Mike.
I like mentally disabled people.
We put up with my.
So you think the cops should have ignored the call?
I don't think they need to show up and make it like a whole birthday thing. I think
No,
they're
they
like,
have to.
Hey, man, are you okay?
Well, they don't have to make it a birthday.
Well, they don't
thing,
have to make it a
that's
birthday thing, but I'm saying like if you pocket dial 911 by
They got if you're saying it's like Dave was saying, I'm sure these guys were kind of like we should check on this guy, but maybe they're just two nice guys. And like, oh,
I'm sure the 911 call also wasn't, hey, it's my birthday. Want to come over and celebrate? It's probably, I'm not going to do the voice. I'm very sad. It's my birthday. I have no one. And you're like, oh, they probably felt bad.
it's just human nature.
Yep. They were probably
They
in
may,
the area.
maybe they've interacted with the guy before. They know
Also
who he
that-
is.
Maybe.
Yeah, so let's just keep answering his calls so he can keep calling us
have
and
to.
wasting more and more money.
We have to answer his calls,
He's a
Coleman.
little younger than me. I'm about to be 30. There you go. Ready? Happy birthday to
This piece of
you.
That's
Happy
what
birthday.
I don't know if that was necessary.
Hey, we wish you the best birthday, okay? All right. You gonna be all right?
so much.
You gonna be all right? You good?
Listen to these monsters.
You need anything else?
Nothing.
Need anything else? Coleman, hear that? Need anything else? Anything else we're gonna
Oh,
be
they
paying
would have
for?
spent a whole day with this guy.
Take him to Disney.
This drain.
Easy, bro. God bless you.
Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, she sounds like
he
they
also-
made that kid's life. He's right now still.
I don't think that's true, Justin.
You don't think he's still smiling and like being
No.
like, and then the police officers. Have you ever like
He's calling
seen
them
a-
again tonight.
Think
to
he's still
hang out.
smiling?
I think that's
Yes,
how it
I
works.
really do. I really do.
It was like a week ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, well that's extreme. But
He's still smiling.
the point,
Yes, I
the
do.
point remains.
Yeah, he's alone, Justin. I don't think he's too happy today.
I think he's remembering his friends Israel and
To
David.
Coleman's point for a second, I think he wants to make that phone call again today.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these cops have a
Anytime he's
stalker on their
craving
hand
fucking
now.
muffins.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean,
Oh, you know what though? Why is the news camera there?
It wasn't. It was
No,
body
that was-
cam footage.
that was a
Oh,
body
okay.
cam.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. We can thank George.
There's
for that.
no
What?
There's
So we
no
can thank George for that.
mention of any kind of.
Well, Coleman, not going to be like, Frank retarded. That's not how it works.
No, you could say like
In the news
His
story.
name and then his title is that.
The headline is not say giant retard has birthday party. Like, that's not how it works.
Cops visit mouth breather.
Did you not hear him? Okay. once
Boy
again,
takes break from walking around mall to have birthday party. That's not how it works, dummy. I think it's pretty implied the guy has some issues. If he's 25 years old and calling the cops for a birthday party.
I don't know. It could
Let
just
me
be-
see his paperwork.
Yeah, what the fuck? That kid remembers his license. Jesus. An asshole. Coleman's an asshole. I didn't realize that. I thought he was a nice
it's
guy.
fucking asshole move.
Is he an asshole, Justin?
Yeah, that was kind of a bad guy move.
Is Coleman like the bad guy in like a 90s comedy kind of
A
thing?
ski movie?
yes.
Like
Yeah,
Glenn
yeah, yeah.
Guglia or something? Or from
You guys
The
don't
Wedding?
belong on this mountain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he like, is he Cobra Kai?
Oh fuck yeah! I was
Oh,
Cobra Kai for Halloween.
Yeah. You're too fat, but yeah. They had a
Kai
fat
was
guy in the first one, though.
Was Cobra Kai rich kids though? Johnny Lawrence was not. Oh yeah, he kind of was though, right?
Yeah, Valley, but like assholes, though.
Yeah.
Like he's an ass. I didn't think Coleman was an asshole. God damn.
I have my moments.
What's that, Justin?
It's just this kid in the video he's
I'm
like
seeing
smiling ear to ear because normal 25-year-old men like love it when police show up with a muffin and sing happy birthday.
Hold
That's
on.
That would be the greatest fucking birthday ever. I would enjoy that.
Coleman goes.
We can arrange that for you if you'd like, Coleman.
you want
And not if it's coming out of our taxpayers' money.
Fair enough. What are you saying, Mike?
Coleman goes. I'm not seeing anything on that. As if TMZ is going to be like exposed.
Yeah, right.
Man retarded.
Also, I think the muffin is probably like $1.29.
I'm still paying for it, though.
We're definitely not.
See the fancy candles?
That's what I'm saying.
They're just
That's
candles
how
that
you
they
know that
probably
they
had at the
expensive.
convenience
No
store.
shot. Oh, you get the basic candles if you're just picking up candles for this random kid. You're not getting wacky candles.
What's it called? The Freedom of Information Act?
Yeah, we'll get a FOIA on that.
Yeah, go.
Good. Yeah.
Get moving.
Please do.
All right. Okay. We're back tomorrow with John and Mutt.
Yes.
All right. BlindMike.net. Blind Mike Project as well.
Thank you.
You and Clemmer tonight?
Yes.
Okay. What are you saying like that?
I'm just still upset with Coleman thinking he's saving the world.
I'm not saving the world. I'm annoyed at.
One retarded guy.
Well, poor kid. I mean, he's a 25-year-old kid with disabilities. You might have a kid like that one day, Coleman. How would you
Well,
feel then?
I would be there for his birthday.
He don't want you around.
What if you die?
But someone isn't in this gentleman's life.
I think we're assuming a lot here. I don't know.
He answered the door by himself.
Let's call him. Book him.
How do we know that he didn't just like get super faded, and then was like, I'm gonna call the cops.
You are just a dick.
I'm just saying you don't know. I'm just posing questions.
You saw the guy Coleman. Come on.
Coleman's a guy.
I've also seen guys off a whippet, and
what if he's fucking high?
What'd you say?
This is a bit.
Yeah, he lost the plot.
He
here.
lost it. Yeah.
Coleman's the guy in like
Book him.
All right, we'll reach
They
out.
don't give his last name. It's just Chris.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Coleman's the guy in like 1950 that would see me like try to read and be like, he's dim. He doesn't belong in school.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. We're back tomorrow?
Yes.
I'll see you then.